everyone knows each other, just like always. So, we are Rhea, and with her Raven Shay.
Yes, baby.
Playing melee.
I'm Grunge. I'm a half-orc barbarian.
My name is Ka! And I'm a crow druid.
Your Raven's gonna get along.
Thank you.
What else?
Oh, thank you. I was like, okay.
Alright, the adventure we are doing today is called The Mage and the Minotaur. Ooh, yeah, watch out. We all find ourselves in a tavern called the Long Hall. Alright, it is owned by a dwarf named Dorwick Rockthrower. It is in the middle between two towns. It takes a day to get to both of them on foot. Towns really don't have to have any specifics or name to them. So, if you want, Everstill and Bowen, between those two towns. You guys are caught in the middle, forested road, dirt path, small tavern on the side owned by this. People use it as a stopping point to get here and there, stay there for the night. They can either stay in their wagons, maybe get a room, stay inside, stuff like that. So,
what's the name of the tavern again?
The Long Hall.
The Long Hall.
The Long Hall.
Of course it is.
All right. So, you all know each other. You are all downstairs the next day. It is mid-morning. Let's begin. On a clear morning day, while eating oatmeal with an apple, yelling from outside draws your attention to the door. From it, a hulking figure steps through with awkward grace as he ducks his bovine head to get in. Standing roughly 9 feet, it looked about the tavern with its blue eyes. It wore a tattered leather belt and loin with a chest strap over its heart. Minotaur! As a halfling got up with most haste, being far enough away to the other side of the tavern. A few of the patrons left followed suit. It moved toward the bar, its hooves knocking on the floor as its muscular form shifts with it.
I'm going to draw my axe at this point.
Right. In its left hand was a great axe. It held it near the base of the blade, like a walking stick. The dwarf barkeep held his ground, but fear was in his eyes. The Minotaur put his big hand on the bar. I request aid. I offer a reward as well. The dwarf, stunned and not sure what to say.
Okay, when the Minotaur puts his hand on the bar, I'm at the bar drinking, and I want to be like...
Just like jump to it?
Yeah, just watching though.
Completely aware of it.
Aid with what? This is serious, guys.
This is serious.
I just see you like with your sword out. Just
My
like,
axe is out. Yeah, I'm just
some
like
nachos.
bite a
So
sandwich.
like, this is the thing, it's like you're eating and like it's perfect for help with what?
What?
So perfect.
Yeah, you see as he straightens up and he looks to who's called him, looks over at you.
I'm like trying to look big.
Yeah, he's trying to look big, but
but
he's not purposely letting him be big. He's just trying to address conversation normally with his back, which is slightly slouched, but his form just holding himself up. I'm seeking aid to find the cube of Danric. I promise a reward.
Reward?
A reward.
What kind of reward?
It is a wizard's tower I must find. Whatever's inside is yours.
Ooh, I like that.
What if there's nothing?
If there is nothing, then I have wasted your time.
Is it a little worth it? Not at all?
I have no money on me. I have been traveling for nearly 2 years, looking for it.
What about that axe?
This was with me when I woke. If you want it, I'll give it to you after this is all done.
Deal.
You see it's bigger than you.
I don't care. I'm gonna sell it. Melee is about the profit.
Okay.
When do you start?
No.
What's the
Oh,
cue?
can I finish my food?
My
Yes.
beer.
You see him kind of go up to your guys' table as you just.
Oh, we all at the same table? I'm cool with that.
Like once you're at the bar and you guys are at the table, but like he finds a spot and he moves a chair aside and he sits down. His body's still big enough that it's equal, about the same size on the table as if sitting down. He just sits there and puts his axe on the floor and you hear this.
Ka's gonna really quickly drink her drink and then ask for another one and then go over to where everybody else is sitting, just like.
You find a spot. You find a spot as you go on with the table. The dwarf barkeep, unsure what's going on. Around for all of them. You see some like coins. He pulls out of his pocket. And he just puts it on the table, and it's a mix of like 3 copper, 2 golds, 5 silver, and like anything else. There's like some bones, some dice. Dwarf just starts filling up some mugs, keeping all his eyes on the Minotaur.
I like drop my axe in a way that it makes more noise than his axe.
Yeah.
Like, throw it down.
Ding, ding. It's nice to see people not run from me.
You came in the exit.
I look at you and I'm like, well, look at me. I'm a fucking crow.
His eyes just looking at you, unsure where to go.
Like a bird.
Oh, like a straight up bird?
I'm a crow.
Well, she's
Bird person.
anthropomorphized.
Yeah,
Cool.
I'm a crow
There's
person.
bird people. Oh, you've only looked at Hammy. There's a whole world.
I'm still new
Are you a
guy.
cock
Yeah.
or?
I'm Ericaka, but I look like a crow and I am
So
so
you're just
small.
like-
So like kink?
No. She's
I
an
look-
Arakaka with black feathers.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just so you know what an Arakaka is.
Oh, you're cool as shit.
Yeah, but
You're cool as shit.
but crow, not eagle. More
Gotcha.
but crow, yeah.
Blacked out.
Got this. Fuck.
Way better. Exactly.
Black makes everything.
There's
Everything.
As he looks at me, I want to
There's an
ruffle
R-
my feathers to
There's an
look a
RC
little
Cola
bigger.
version of the
There's
Arakaka.
an RC Cola version.
Yeah.
This is the Kenku. Kenkus can't talk normally. They only can talk by what they've heard.
They can
So if
only
they're having
repeat.
conversations with you, it's other people's voices. They're mimicking from other people's voices. So the high pitched, medium, some dark. Just that's how they talk. Like Bumblebee from.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So.
So yeah, when he looks down at me, I want to ruffle my feathers and make myself look bigger. But like I'm like clearly getting smaller, but like my body's just like.
He kind of puts him back a little.
It's a chill Minotaur. What about the cube? Why do you want it? What is it?
Nearly 2 years ago, I woke. I had memories of this cube that I feel drawn to. In my pockets was a key and this great axe. That's all I remember.
They have an 8 intelligence.
I've been after it ever since.
Yeah, that's what he said.
Not a whole lot of information.
It's not a lot.
I've
I've caught rumors and wind of sailors have told me of a lighthouse that was odd in shape, not too far from here, 2 days travel, and it matched the description of what I've been looking for. Since we shall be working together, what is everyone's name?
He does.
You may call me Buck.
I didn't think I was gonna be playing tonight.
That's fair. Buck? That was out of character.
Yeah, Buck.
Okay. What time of day is it? Morning? Breakfast?
Mid-morning.
Mid-morning?
And you're drinking beer.
Yeah. What else is there? You trust the water in this town?
The water in this standalone tavern. There's nothing else within a day's walk.
I pat his shoulder. I said, I'm Bailey.
Really? You have been
Meanwhile, I'm
quiet.
trying to pick his bucket.
You can see, like, as you try to pick his pockets, like, he is almost standard of what you would hear in the tales about Minotaurs, where there's, like, nothing. There's the small pouch that he had, and you can only hear him. He's probably got a few coins left.
Anything shiny on him at all?
Shiny, maybe some of the straps and the belt buckles. There's a few buttons that are brass in design, but that's probably the shiniest.
Things that brass. So what?
I'm a bird. I like shiny things.
As the raven speaks up, flies up to the rafters.
And I'm looking at him like, ah!
Fucking pecking at stuff.
Nice.
Do I intimidate you?
I'm Rhea.
Bray.
That's Shay up there.
Loud and annoying.
I wasn't prepared for that. I'm sorry. Continue.
I didn't know birds can also take forms of humans. This world is interesting. What do they call you?
I'm Grunge.
Trying to match up to him?
Yeah, I'm just trying to look real big.
Strong.
Yeah, real strong. Probably the strongest.
Obviously.
I believe it.
As you're like not paying attention, I'm kind of like at your buttons.
It's just so.
Just
What's
like
wrong
the
with
shiniest one. I'm like, I'm sorry.
I go up to
I
that.
just start drinking more.
2 beers.
There's all set of that.
I'm ready to leave as when you are.
Nice. For advantage and all that.
This journey will take a while.
You said it was 2 days away?
2 days away.
Mid-morning.
We have to go through the woods.
Oh, I know the woods like the back of my wing.
That is good.
Stupid.
We will need you as a guide then.
I can guide.
I'm strong.
I'm strong.
Come from the woods. So let's do this.
Alright.
Oh, we're all kind of nature based.
Uh-huh.
That's cool. That's because I forgot the rogue art.
He stands up once more and grabs his axe, and you see that massive form again standing up as he makes
I
his
like
way.
mirror his movements and stand up.
I down my beer and I just bought.
He moves toward the door as some person starts walking. He's like, whoa! Moves out of the way as he pushes through, ducking his head through the door again, avoiding his horns hitting the top.
What is wise? Just an inward thought, sorry.
Alright.
You
So I
can
guess
touch
we
my
gotta-
horn.
But I. Oh.
Spicy.
What did you say?
You don't want to know, but
I
let's just
feel
continue
like
this adventure.
Rhea and Bailey have a relationship
Okay.
of
I missed something so good. I know it.
Grunge, what you were saying earlier?
Grunge,
Lead us off, man. Let's get us back on immersion.
Yeah, so we got I'm just strong. I don't know why you're looking at me.
Okay,
You
so
started talking.
yeah,
Yeah,
you
there
did.
was nobody else talking.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm going
Unlike
to
the
follow behind
silence.
him, kind of like fluffing my feathers and just like,
Yeah. I'm
like
So before I was
quirking my
like kind of
head
pudgy
as
dad
I
bod
follow
green,
him,
now
kind of
I'm just,
like watching
brown and
him
just
as I
all
do.
kinds of
Yeah.
gross.
You walk outside first.
Yeah, just
second
like
after,
real
but
bad. There's
Yeah,
like
I see a lot of people are standing away out
scores
there.
and like
Their carts,
the
is,
hair's
a lot of them
fucked
have
up.
weapons drawn, and
I'm
they're
like 6'3".
near a few fires
so I'm
and
still
such
looking
as
at you.
watching, keeping an
Yeah.
eye out
Especially
what this
'cause I'm
guy's going to
posturing.
do.
How
This Minotaur's looking down the road, he's still holding his axe.
how used to these people would, or how used would be, how
He's getting
would
caught
these
up.
people have seen my people very often?
Your people are uncommon, but seeing a Minotaur
Is
come
like
in
much more
is
rarer.
Much more rare.
Much more
Since a
rare.
lot of
Shut the
Minotaurs,
fuck up.
a lot of Minotaurs, even in stories, are wild.
So I'm used to being looked at, but I'm also so like I'm
it's,
kind of
It's odd to see that the attention has been.
is going to him
Has been
instead of
focused
me.
on him than you.
Right, exactly. So I'm just like, this is kind of cool. So I'm following behind
So
him.
we're walking out of the bar now.
It's up to you, whatever you guys want to do.
I need food
Oh.
for like the trip.
You don't have any
Breakfast.
rations?
A couple. It's a 2-day trip without any problems.
Go get yourself some food.
How much
You guys
do
are
we
walking out the
need?
door.
I'm following.
Yeah,
You
what do you
just
need?
grab food from
Just
the
off the
table,
plates as
like,
I'm walking by.
I help
as you
out.
walk out.
I'm helping out.
That's fine.
A lot of people like left it because of the Minotaur, and you just see left over like
Pancakes.
oatmeal as you like start grabbing the apple, some mutton, start down one thing some oatmeal, the other one you're like, nah, no more of that. But apples and mutton is what you were grabbing on your way out.
So
I
can
want
he
some
get
rations.
rations from that though?
you can.
Okay.
And outside there are a few
take some
carts
nice drink with me.
in carriages, carts. Well, a few people who are offering some wares and supplies that you can purchase and take with you.
Okay, yeah, I just want to buy like 3 more rations.
Yeah, you drop a gold piece. They give you
Oh,
3
we're
more
not feeding
rations,
food?
and they give you some food on the go.
Okay, I guess.
Someone
I just
had-
had breakfast, but I can eat more.
Someone had some dried
I just
jerky
pocketed
they were offering,
bread.
and they cut you. I gave you a pound's worth of that.
Sweet. Cool.
Hmm?
Cool
I
beans.
just pocketed other people's food.
Yeah, just start making your little rations, little snackage.
I-
For the road.
I ask, kind of like following, like pop, pop, pop behind them, because I'm not like, I don't think I'm like walking. I'm kind of like hopping.
Yeah, he has a heavier stride
Right.
as you're going through the woods and pushing things aside, moving. He has a one-track mind. He doesn't take the easier of the paths, just what's going through.
I ask him,
You seem to be pretty big. Why can't you just do this yourself?
Good question.
There's rumors about this tower that it is trapped. But
Oh,
the wizard
great.
itself does not want any company.
Fuck!
not caring.
There's a wizard there.
You didn't mention that.
The wizard's tower usually has a wizard.
He does have a point, it really does.
I assumed abandoned because you said we could have the
Get out of
stuff
here.
inside.
It
Yeah.
might be abandoned.
Thank you.
No one has seen or heard of this wizard in quite some time.
Quite some time as in how long? Like a few weeks or like a few months?
4 years.
Many years.
Oh, that sounds good. I
Yeah,
like that.
This is good.
Fuck a wizard.
Are you going Montana? What is this accent?
I don't know what it is. I just gotta keep it, otherwise it'll change. So
I just worry of the dangers that will be in there. Things like to live in places that have been abandoned.
Yeah, well, I'm not scared.
I'm a little scared.
No, we're fine.
Ah!
I'll be fine.
Snicker every time he puffs his chest.
I'm a
My
little
character
scared.
and out of game.
It's both. It's both.
I'm strong and unafraid. So.
2 days go past relatively quick as you finally come up to this location.
No issue.
With
Oh,
no
we're
issue.
coming up to it, you
Yeah.
said?
From the tree line, you see an old tower, standing erect among a cliff face that faces the sea and east. The sun began its final descent over the horizon. A thin dirt road heads to the right, descending to the east, following it to a large cave with torches magically lit flanking the cave entrance, right under the tower's location. For a better description, when you first arrived, you can see a clear shot heading to this tower that stands erect, 50, 60 feet in the air with a opening up top that looks to be clouded, like something's, like a stone has prevented the windows from being open. A path descends to the right on the side of the cliff face, 30, 40 feet down, and you see an open entrance.
What time is it? Sorry.
Dusk.
You're fine.
Is that how we get through?
Looks like that way.
I hate caves.
You can turn back now.
No! Money. Things. All sounds pretty good aside from the cave. That's all I'm saying.
Just striding ahead.
Are we going now?
I'm going. I don't know if you guys
Yeah.
are following.
I'm going.
Alright, let's go.
Hop, hop, hop.
Do I see if there's any other entrance?
Perception check.
Thank you.
19.
Yeah, it was a warm. You look about. There is no other entrance to the tower except scaling this 50-foot long tower to get to this window.
Let's not do that, guys. Tower or window?
How
Window or cave?
what would you say? How tall is it? 150.
50, 60 feet.
I mean, I
So
could
there's
fly
a
up there.
I'm just literally
Wink.
walking up to the tower with the lanterns. What do you
Do
guys think?
you want to go peek at it?
I could go peek.
See what you see?
I can't. I don't need to make a check of any kind, do I, in order to fly up there just to look?
You do not.
Okay, I'm gonna fly up there.
Who's the bear?
The Minotaur.
And I'm just going to like.
Considered large.
A Minotaur.
Just-
Minotaur.
So you said there's a window or
I
an
like it.
opening?
You gotta
There is
say
an
it weird.
open
Yeah.
window,
Burn
a
it
foot
or-
wide
Minotaur.
to 2.5, 3 feet tall.
Just going to peek my little tiny crow eye in there.
You start peeking. You start peeking your eyes into it, and you take note that there is a desk, and on top of this desk is an odd-looking squarish gem on it. Next to it is an hourglass that slowly turns every time the sands are empty.
Gem and
There are a few knickknacks and mundane items also in there, but that gets your attention the most.
that square gem does, you mean? Okay, so I'm gonna fly back down, and I'm gonna tell them
All I saw was a bunch of knickknacks, there was a pretty shiny thing, and then this thing that kept going, it's an hourglass, I think is what it's called. I don't remember. I think my people called that. Yes, but it's just all on it looked like a study.
Did you see the gem, the cube of
Oh, I saw that gem!
I'm at the torches.
he's
Still going.
just gone.
I walked to the torches. The whole time she was flying up and everything, I'm just walking up to the torches. And I wanted to grab one and start heading in. But then when I noticed there's no heat coming from it, I'm going to be like, guys. And then probably by the time you land is when I come running up. So that's what I wanted to say.
Yeah, was that the cube you were talking about? That pretty shiny thing?
It sounds like it. It's like a translucent blue. And inside
She
it,
just starts like nodding, her feathers going everywhere.
Yeah.
Was the wizard there?
I didn't see a wizard, no.
Could
It
you
looked-
grab it?
No, I couldn't fit through there. It's a very small little hole, and I'm so fluffy.
Guess we'll have to go
How
this
big's the
way.
hole?
It's like 2 feet and like a foot. Right? Is what you said? Like 2
Foot wide, 2.5
Yeah.
feet tall.
5'3". Can I squeeze through that little thing?
Possible, yeah.
Can you?
I'm not very strong. I could try to take you up
How
there.
about we tie you to her and my raven?
There
Just
you
take it
go.
on up. Just jump through.
Okay. As great of an idea as that sounds, I don't want to be the only one up there if the wizard happens to be up there, because then
Good point.
I'm boned.
I just look at you.
What's up with that part?
It doesn't burn, look! It's amazing, look! No light, no light.
Is there more up there?
There's another one down there.
Like peck at
On
it.
the outside of the cave entrance, there's 2 flanking the cave entrance on a sconce.
I grabbed the
Alright, let's go to the cave.
Oh, did it come out of the
Yeah.
sconce easily? Okay.
Easily.
Let's go to the cave.
Yeah.
I run up.
I
go
do
the other
think
way,
that'd be
and
the
I
better
put it in
bet,
my
yes.
I guess I don't need it because I can see in the dark, right?
pocket. Yeah.
So, okay.
When you guys step into the
Same, but I
cave
still
for the
want it.
first
Yeah.
time,
That's true.
you see at the far end a light, or it comes to life, revealing 3 doors.
Are we here?
Yes. Well, coming inside, 3 doors. 1 door to your right, which flanks another door to the left that is slightly ajar.
So it's a door that's ajar.
There's a door that's slightly ajar. It's open.
So the top is off of the jar.
No, like
Is
the
it
door.
a door or a jar?
The door is ajar. When you're in your vehicle and you open the door and your car's on, it says ajar on the speedometer thing. So, anyway, so there's 3 doors. One to your right that's closed. To your left, you see a door that is slightly ajar, and to the far end, next to the torch, is a door with 6 signs about it, giving off warnings.
So is this another torch?
Yes.
But we grabbed torches from out here, right?
Correct.
Okay. This one's slightly ajar.
Yes.
This one has a bunch of warnings. And then there's this one.
What do
Full
they
signs on
say?
Can I go to the door and just peek in there?
Yes, you can.
The one that's open?
Go ahead and roll a perception.
Everyone.
Move your character.
20.
That's 20.
That's a 20.
I want to go up to the other door and just look at the symbols, not, interact
The
with
symbols
them.
or the signs?
The signs.
Signs.
Sorry. Is the bear the Minotaur?
The bear is the Minotaur.
It's the Minotaur.
He's a Minotaur.
It's the name we all decided on as a group.
Minotaur. Pat Benatar?
Yeah.
Melee, inside, open boxes and barrels lay scattered across the semicircle stairs. You see abundant amount of them. Boxes torn open, barrels shredded, destroyed, pushed to the side, fabrics laid horrible along the stairwell.
Horrible.
What's in them? Are they empty?
Are you going in?
Well, I can't see from where I'm at.
It's hard to see exactly. There's so much stuff going on with the limited amount of light source that you have at your disposal.
Throw the torch in there.
How ajar is this door? Is it like mason or like
Pickle.
pickle?
It is 6 inches ajar.
Okay.
What are the signs
I was
saying?
just making a dick joke. Oh, I missed it.
Turn back. Don't enter. Stay away. Etc. Stuff like that. Enter at your own risk.
Guys?
So
Where
these
are
are
we going?
stairs going down.
Guys?
They go upwards. Like stairs just to hold more space.
Guys!
More
Yes.
I don't know if we should do this.
I ruffle down.
You opening your door, Tegan?
Yeah.
The room is dark. The smell of ammonia and musk lingered the air in this room. Scattered bedrolls and clothing lay about.
He's got to.
Are you guys at
Humanoid
the same
bones
door?
lay
I
at the
turned
door.
around.
Okay.
The sconce on the wall was broken off and sits next to it.
Do I see the bones?
You do.
The arms.
What does it look like it used to was?
Like a humanoid.
It's the humanoid. That's all I
Some
can
type
get.
of humanoid.
What do you got?
Did it have 2 eye holes?
Possibly.
I hope.
I've
Bones.
got a bunch of warning signs. I don't know.
I see a door out of here.
No, there's another door.
And that one? What about this one?
No, there is another other door. When you make the first remark, Grudge, you see hundreds of small eyes that look upon you by rats. From the rags they come alive, each
I know.
looking for food to
He
sate
doesn't know.
Close
their
the door.
hunger.
Oh wait, do I know this? Do I see this too?
Roll initiative.
I have
Hold on.
initiative? Oh no. You had to open the door.
Not everybody's door was ajar. Oh, it's a great roll. I got a 6 for my initiative.
Big numbers, big numbers.
7.
8.
Oh.
Me first.
Bridget, what's your character's name?
Caw!
Caw.
It's literally.
Is that with a K or a C?
With a C. Thank you for your consideration. Nobody ever asks me that.
They usually just turn and walk away.
Alright, Ray, what'd you get?
8.
Melee?
14.
So rude.
Oh, want to just leave this one
Two.
behind. 6.
Call.
What are you
Did
asking
you
me?
roll your initiative?
Oh, yeah, 7. Sorry.
The rats go first. So we have rats on you. They pass you up. They go to you. They pass you up. They go to him. Rats can occupy the same space as everyone.
Shay, do those bones look burnt or picked clean?
Picked clean.
Probably the rats.
No, that doesn't make any sense. Probably a fireball.
Doesn't add up. Doesn't add up. Starting with you, Tegan. AC.
Oh, I rolled a 6. Really high, 16.
Okay. Melee AC.
14.
14. You watch as maybe 100 of these things pour out of the room. Some of them coming to you, starting to climb up, start grabbing, throwing them on the ground, trying to take bites at you. You're moving feverishly, I would believe the word is. Yeah, with fervor. They pass you up. They go behind, catching Melee unawares. As they start climbing at you, just start biting at you. You take 5 points of damage. They started climbing on Buck, his huge form, as he swiping them away, preventing them to get bit. Melee.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull out my dagger.
All right.
I'm gonna stab that little
You would stab.
I don't want to do
Alright,
that.
the
I'm
rat
gonna throw it
She's
dies.
dead now.
You take a d4 plus 3.
No, I throw it down. Throw it off the ground and then stab it.
All right, you're pulling out your dagger. You are stabbing the swarm. Go ahead. You're making an attack. So
Will this even work? It's a swarm.
it is a swarm. Go ahead. You're rolling just the red one, but whatever you do.
10.
10 plus your attack.
My attack?
Your attack.
Oh god, what is that?
Should be your dexterity mod plus your proficiency.
Oh, okay. I keep forgetting that.
Say 16.
16.
Yes, you do hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Ooh, which is the 6 side?
It is a D4.
D4.
The pyramid.
Pyramid. No, this,
Yep.
this one. I haven't used this one yet.
Plus 3.
3.
3. Frantic to avoid these rats, you pull out your dagger and start slashing and piercing, killing about 2 of them. But there's just so many as they crawl on top of you, some jumping off, others sinking their dirty mouths into your flesh. It's hard to figure out what's happening. There's just too many.
Ew.
All right. Anything else you're gonna do?
I mean, it seems pointless to hide. They're literally on me.
They are literally on you.
So I can't hide. Can I disengage?
You can disengage. Where would you like to move
Will
to?
it work?
That's
Can I
the
go
real
over
question.
You can.
That is the real question.
Go ahead and move your character over
Get
there.
off me.
All right, so you disengage as a bonus action, and then you move. All right, the swarm stays right there. Perfect. Next up on the list is Rhea and the Raven.
Sorry.
Let's see. I want to get out my dagger.
Okay.
Just have it out. I want to send my raven after some of these rats.
Okay.
Either one. There's a lot of them. I don't know. The ones that are closest.
All right, you want your Raven to attack for you?
Yes.
All right, so you're gonna roll 2 attacks for your Raven. You remember your attacks for your Raven?
Yep.
Okay. And
Wait.
What plus do you get?
So confident.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I got
Sure
it.
do. How would you ask such a dumb question?
I know how to raven.
I've raven at least twice before.
At least.
That's so Raven.
What are we looking for?
Your 2 hit.
Okay, what are we doing?
You're attacking with your Raven. That plus
16
5.
plus 5.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Good. Now you're going to do damage. What is your damage?
5.
So 5 damage.
Yes.
All right. Good job.
Yay!
Good job.
You got a second attack.
You got a second attack.
Ooh. Can I use my Raven again?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Ooh.
That would be a 21.
That is a hit.
Damn.
How much damage?
5.
Good, big numbers. Dealt 10 damage total.
Stats
You
out,
see
here
it
you go.
So you
dive
just...
forward and grab
Okay.
2 of the rats from Buck. Just grabs it into the air and starts pecking at its face, killing 2 of them as it swipes by.
Sweet.
Yeah, so you still have movement in a bonus action.
I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I am.
Caw wants to turn around
Every now and then.
and be like, oh shit. What is the closest? Oh, I see the closest rat. Can you move me 2 over to the closest rat that is just in front of me? Okay. She got it. She ain't done. We got it.
Well,
And I am going to
I thought it like
pull out my
reflected onto your face.
scimitar.
Just give me.
And
I don't know why.
Alright.
Give it a try.
Go ahead and attack.
You did. I don't know what I saw.
14 plus
Thought it reflected.
7.
2 my face?
So
Yeah, like off the paper.
Oh.
21.
Yep.
Oh.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then it's a d6. 8 damage.
8 damage.
Damage.
You go up and start hacking away as many as you can as they just come. Manage to take 2 of them away. Bodies shredding in half, falling to the side. As
I
other
hate
rats jump on them
rats!
and they start eating away at that, taking them, ripping apart its flesh.
Bird, eat him.
You could have just talked to him off of us. Yeah, kill him.
Fuck rats.
Okay.
They're
Good, you
always
can-
stealing my feed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna start going crazy and just start like recklessly attacking them. Great weapon master.
Gotcha.
So I threw that thing. I pull off my axe and I'm just like fucking up everything around me. Sorry to the Minotaur, and you are also within 5 feet of me. So.
No.
Recklessly attacking.
Why?
And I said great weapon master. So reckless attack gives me a 14 plus my awesome attack of 16 total. Hit. That is 10 plus 10 plus 4. 24 damage.
Damn. That's awesome. Fucking people up.
On a Tuesday.
Not people,
Proud of
rats.
you,
Fuck
Barney.
rats.
You just completely swing with all abandon as you start just chopping away. Rats, doesn't matter. They start coming up to bite, not phasing you. You start cutting them in half, dwindling their numbers down severely.
I want to attack again.
Okay.
Flatman attacker.
Great weapon master, reckless. That's 18 to hit
Hit.
and 17 damage.
17 damage.
Can I be hitting them with the flat side of my axe?
Can be.
No, you said your ass.
The flat side of my ass? It's the whole thing. He's got no ass. It
You're
is
just
a
like
sheer
sitting
clip.
on my ass, like, bitch.
Just like that baby pout. Yeah, I like it.
Ah.
Can I make a monk instead?
You flip the blade as you start hitting them, almost like watching somebody play golf. The rats' heads are colliding with the axe, cracking their necks and bones. They fly across the room. The swarm itself nearly depleted. Next step is...
I have a bonus action.
Oh, you do? Go ahead.
I will rage. No, I'm not. I'm just gonna end my turn. Why'd you wait?
Why would you do that?
I think it's back to the rats.
The rats.
Fucking rats.
Fucking rats.
Filthy rats.
Buck shares in your enthusiasm as he too swings wildly,
Get him.
bopping, hitting rats away, necks being
Bop
broken,
it. Slash it.
rats
Kill it.
being cut in half. The rats retaliate as they continue to climb on top. The second swarm melds in with the first as they jump in on you, eating away at the dead carcasses of their other rat allies. Luckily for you and Buck, nothing. Not getting any good hits. these bites
Or just
almost have no
flinging
effect
around
on
too
you.
much. They can't keep getting you get purchase.
They
Oh,
want
they
they want to
have
get a bite on
They
you.
have advantage against me. Okay. Okay, I didn't know if you rolled it. I was just letting you know.
I did. So with that, it is now Maylee's turn.
I pull out my dagger, my other one.
So you're double fisting the daggers?
I'm double fisting.
Cool.
Yeah.
Just wanted you to have the visual.
That's hot.
Are you still wildly flinging about your axe?
Oh,
You're
yeah.
dead right now.
Yeah, I'm.
Buck is doing the exact same as well.
I really don't want to.
Does he nuck if he bucks?
He does not get any bucks.
No, I said does he nuck if he bucks?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that means.
I'm gonna chill out where I'm at, cause I don't want to go near it. Y'all are swinging.
That's up to you wherever you want to move.
I'm
Go.
staying right
We're
where
all
you
just
are?
swinging
You just hold your
recklessly
turn?
pretty much. Yeah, I was
How you
too.
guys play out.
All right, you are watching it, just holding your
Can
turn
I,
to see how it's
Like
gonna.
crouch down and kind of just chill out there.
Yeah.
Fucking rats!
Just gonna chill out for a minute.
Raya, your move.
I am going to get out my other dagger.
2
I'll
daggers.
be
Yes.
Double
Going
fisting, a lot of
sideways.
double fisting here.
Double
Brutes
fisting.
over here and just whack away.
That's all I do is whack all day long.
Same girl.
Yeah.
It's good not to have a camera on my face.
Help you guys with these fucking rats.
Whacking the rats.
Whacking the rats. Whacking them all.
Whack the rat. Just to let you know, you
Whack it like an
are
archer.
out of range. That rat that you see
Oh,
currently
yeah.
at the Minotaur is actually right next to Grudge.
Okay,
So they're within a nice
so I have
square.
to move.
So,
You would have to get close. The problem is Buck is taking up that space. Now
Ah.
you can get through,
Big
but you
fish.
can't end in a spot, and it costs double movement. So
You're gonna like squeeze past him.
So,
Excuse me, pardon me.
What
We're
rats
just getting
can I
past
get?
each other.
the unnecessary squeeze by.
The grab
This
and
rat?
squeeze.
Yeah.
Grab,
and these rats
squeeze.
are right next to each other. There's an open spot
Okay.
right here that you could
Is
move
this rat
to.
gone?
okay. Sounds good.
Yeah,
Is
the
it
the rats, the remaining rats merged into this one.
Sucks, or...
Okay.
Here's your raven doing raven-like stuff.
I
Whatever it's
think
doing.
my feet
So you're moving right here, Kill?
keeping the rest of my body
Taking 20
regulated.
movement.
Yeah.
Cool.
Because now, like, few
Now you can
inches now,
attack
so it's
rats with your
They're,
double
they're
fist
like a
attack.
little warm,
Okay.
but they're not like.
They're not right.
12
Plus.
plus 4? 16.
We
Wait.
intend to keep drinking, so.
Plus 4.
Oh. Wait. 7.
Correct.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
19. Thanks. I did math. Okay.
Sometimes it's hard, okay?
Roll damage. You're gonna roll a D4. D4.
Constantly
The count.
going, and what do I add? Ask Tegan. I'm constantly like, what
2
do
plus
I
your dex
add?
mod.
Oh, I thought you were saying just
4,
ask Tegan. I was like, yeah, I'm
6,
usually keeping track of
6,
everyone's
6.
characters too.
Sure, yeah.
Alright, now your bird also gets a reaction attack because it's right next to you and it only can see you. So go ahead and roll your bird's attack.
Ooh, bird pecking out. Fucking. It's cocked.
That's cocked. To reroll it.
17?
17 plus.
5.
You hit. Roll damage. You don't need to because that damage is
5.
correct.
These are not spirit
These are not spirit fingers. These are spirit fingers.
God, I need to watch Bring It On
You just
so
know.
badly. I've quoted it like 50 times this week. I swear to God.
The worst part, best part, when I'm going to go edit this video, I'm just going to see everyone do this.
At the same time!
Alright, now you're making another attack because your bonus.
Yeah. Oh, you're a ranger at level 5.
Yeah.
So you're going to make another attack, and then as an option, you can do bonus action as an attack.
Yeah.
So you get 2 more attacks.
So as a ranger, you get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
And then apparently, if your raven is near you, it can use its own reaction to attack.
Mm-hmm.
And then because you're 2-weapon fighting and you have 2 light weapons, you can use your bonus action for another attack.
The thing is, you're not going to add anything on this last one. But, go ahead.
Okay.
You're going to roll, this is your second attack.
9.
9 plus.
4.
Why are you stuck on 4?
Why are you stuck on 4?
Wait. 7.
Yes. Hit.
16.
Go ahead and roll your d4.
Yeah.
That's what I had the whole time.
4.
Yeah, basically.
4.
Nice. You get to add stuff to that.
4 plus 4 is 8.
Good. And then now you get to do your bonus action with your offhand dagger. Go ahead and roll attack.
14.
Plus.
7.
Yes.
7.
Now you roll damage.
Okay.
Now this one is just for it. Because your
Alright.
offhand, you don't have a fighting style with it. So you just get flat whatever you roll. So
Oh, because you took archery, not 2-weapon fighting.
correct.
Right.
Yes.
Kelly, you move with grace past Buck as you find an open spot.
Great.
Using to your advantage, Grudge's reckless abandon, you find the rats that start to push away, and your raven peers into slashing, hacking. As some try to move, you catch them before they can escape. As the tables have turned, and you have now become the cat, in the sense. The swarm is beginning to die off and become smaller in its pile.
You're straight shish kebabbing them.
Cool.
Throw him on the Barbie.
I want to make a comment.
And be like, yes, the birds are kicking ass. Okay, and then I would like to cast Magic Stone. I forgot what that does though.
You create 3 rocks
Trace rocks.
that you can attack with. One at a time.
As a range attack
I believe it is, yes.
and melee combat.
I got one hand free.
True. And melee combat.
Melee combat?
You're within 5 feet of somebody, you're just going to start chucking rocks.
Well, I mean, there's a farther rat from me, yes?
Oh, there is. But there's another rat who is still next to you,
Oh,
which is
attacking
causing
me?
Yes.
Oh, well then, fuck that. I'm just gonna keep stabbing it profusely
Stabbing it is.
with my scimitar.
Skimmies.
Skimmies.
All right, let's roll.
Oh, shit.
Oh shit, indeed.
Thank you, 12.
Hit.
Okay, cool. Tight.
I'm recklessing the fuck out of these things. They don't even know.
Oh, shit, yeah. 6 plus 4, 10 damage.
10 damage. All right, that completely eradicates this pile. The remaining few rats, disperse. And that just leaves one rat swarm left on Buck.
My name's Buck, and I like to fuck. Where is the swarm at?
Right here.
Right
It's
there?
right next to me, yep.
Okay.
In his square right next to me.
No, I'm just going to stay vigilant.
All right. You use your scimitar as you hack away the few remaining rats as the pile around Grudge scatters away, leaving the final swarm still harassing Buck. Next up is Grudge. They're still going out. All right.
I'm not going to reckless because Buck is there.
Okay.
I am going to Great Weapon Mastery. Does a 14 hit,
Yes.
22 damage.
22. You control your swings as you see the situation much more in your favor. Stomping on one, grabbing another rat that jumps off before in the nick of time. You take your thumb and press on the back of its skull, and just as you get the cracking of its neck. Another one tries to scurry away, is grabbed by the tail, and with a quick jerk, you can hear the break of its back. As you toss it aside, the remaining rats just scatter and disappear, run out of the cave.
Good enough?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm strong. How'd you do there, Buck? Took out quite a few. No big deal.
Dead rat on this thing. Just
Yes. Just me doing what I do.
not what I expected. Normally, The things I fight are much bigger. What do you guys do? Jim just start clanging. Buck is getting some blood off of his axe. Just moving some rats to the side.
I'm going in here.
Alright.
I want to see what this is.
Also want to clean off my skimmager.
I already pocketed my daggers too.
You move inside to this room. You start looking around. Go and roll an investigation.
14. Plus what?
Investigation.
Oh.
It's a skill.
Okay. That's right. Sorry. 20.
20. You look about the room, seeing if there's any leftovers, anything you might have found that you got lucky. Unfortunately, rags are the only riches that you find here. Scattered bones, picked clean.
Anything
Nothing.
useful information-wise?
This room looked to hold maybe passing travelers or bandits. Maybe people who were looking for shelter for the rain. Judging by the places, the placement, had bedrolls. Could have just been a spot. Maybe they were trying to talk to the wizard themselves. Who knows?
I'm going to check that door with all the signs. I'm just going to see if it can be opened. Not open it, but like see if it's locked or not.
You mess with the handle. It's open.
Okay. Alright. Kind of push it open a little bit. Just a little.
You push it open a little bit.
Just a tiny bit. Just enough to get my little crow eye in there.
You push it open just enough that the door itself finishes opening. Just as your gaze looks into this.
Fluffs down. Fuck!
The room was just illuminated enough to find a large pit. A door was on the other side, while a foot-wide ledge was only visible that went around. The ceiling in the pit had an unnatural darkness to it.
I'm going to produce flame and see if I can see any more from that.
Alright. You cast Produce Flame as a wild ball of
Kind of
magic
holding
and
it
fire.
between my willow wings.
As it likes to dance between the two as you use it to find more.
Uh-huh.
There's an odd darkness about it. When you look to the ceiling and when you look to the ground, in the middle, you see darkness kind of wrapping around and real thick up top and underneath.
So my light
And
is
you
not
see
penetrating that.
It's not penetrating it effectively, and you
Okay.
see the ledge go around, dip into this darkness, maybe 2-3 feet in, and then you can see go up here on the other side, all lined up across the wall to the door.
There's another door on the other side.
There is another door. on the
Oh,
other
okay.
side.
So like
So this is the ledge.
that
Yes,
one.
that is yeah.
Okay, I kind of look down. Can I throw my flame? I don't know if I can with produce flame.
You can throw your flame.
Okay, I'm gonna throw my flame down the pit,
Alright.
seeing how far the flame goes.
The flame goes 10 feet before it disappears into this darkness.
And it's not like it hid anything to disappear. It just went so like it did so thick.
It's like
of
the
darkness.
darkness swallowed it up.
Okay.
Okay,
Um,
Don't fall.
I'm like, "Arr," back out of the room. This is spooky.
Kayla, what are you doing?
What was over there?
Yes, sir. Open, cracked barrels and boxes and shit, but we didn't actually look in there yet.
Alright, I'm gonna go check out that room.
Alright, go ahead and roll an investigation check. 17 plus.
Plus 6. What?
23.
23?
23? Oh, sorry.
Among tossed boxes and barrels, you find 2 potions wrapped in cloth. One a crimson red, the other a transparent light red. When you get a hold of it, that one is warm to touch.
Do I have any idea of what they are?
Perception check. Twice.
Ooh, 2 perception checks.
220s?
Yes. So the black one is for which one? And the blue one's for which one?
For
Individual.
okay. I don't know.
15 and a 1. I know what you rolled.
Okay.
Which die was for which?
Like which potion?
Yes.
Okay. The 15 is for the red one.
And the blue one was for the translucent. Okay.
Yeah.
Getting a taste of the first one. You've had it before. It is a normal healing potion. The second one, the aftertaste in your mouth it shouldn't really cause any problems as you sip on the second one. Give it a taste. Healing potion. Just a little bit diluted by its design, but
Can I keep them?
you can.
Okay.
Yeah?
What did you find?
A giant pit! It's not just dark.
Did you move
It's
back out
like
hall?
the dark
Uh,
is alive.
no,
here.
but I probably should have.
Is it a monster that we can slay?
No, it's just so thick and it ate my fire.
I love this crow.
Should we be concerned?
It doesn't seem very good. I definitely wouldn't fall into the pit, but there does seem to be a little path.
What do we recommend? Crossing the path?
Probably. If we want to move on. There wasn't a door in the other room, was there?
No.
I think that's our only way. But I would be very careful.
Who wants to go first?
I'll fly across and make sure it's secure.
So are we all moving?
We're all moving to the door.
What did I find, Shay?
Oh, well, you go
What
up,
did you...
you go up to the door as you try to open it. But it's locked.
Shit!
So you get
You hear through the. You can't see anything past the blackness.
You can see on the other side,
Oh,
but
can
to
you?
the left, there's this odd darkness affecting it. Right across, you perch up to the edge as you go to grab the door. Handle doesn't open. It's locked.
It's locked!
I like even peck at it with my beak, like
Is there-
fucking.
Anywhere to tie a rope to?
Not in that
Or no,
current area that you
darkness?
guys are at. No.
Complete darkness to the one side of it, and then this little path that goes across. I just went ahead and flew through that, and then I can't open the
Do
door.
I know anything about the darkness? Anything?
The room itself has
And
this
the
unnatural
darkness
dark to
ate
the
my flame.
far side. I'm sorry,
Basically,
the
like,
left
I
side.
through I produced
Here?
flame. and then
In that area
it was
to the
like-
ceiling
there was
and
this
the ground.
really
You know
dense
that there's a
part
foot
on that one side,
wide
up and
give or
down,
take,
so I flew
ledge
my
that
fire
goes
into
all
pit
the way
and all that
around
feed in and all
the area.
Does the
stuff.
darkness cover that ledge at all?
Parts of it, yes.
Interesting.
Parts of
I
the
told
ledge
them
that you can still
Doesn't
barely
seem
make
very
out.
good,
Parts of the
but
wall
now we should be careful.
down below and
I
up
don't
top.
want to go
But then I'd
against
go
it. What do we do, guys?
I'm going to fly back real quick.
How precarious is the little walk around edge?
Made out of stone, it's a foot wide.
If I
Tie
fly
myself off, and I toss the other end to.
to call or me, no, sorry.
Buck.
That's it.
But
I was like, it's B, and I just kept wanting to say
Yeah.
brute, and I knew it wasn't brute.
I'm brute.
If he gets a hold of the rope,
In case I fall, just hold on to it. That's all I need you to do.
yeah, he starts like wrapping it on his arms, tighten it.
Really quickly, what happened when I flew across the darkness? Like when I got closer to like that middle section that you were saying that was really dense. Did anything happen to me? Like make my okay, nothing. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Double checking.
All right, take make an acrobatics check.
Ooh, I'm good at these. How fast do I fall?
6.
Oh,
You
shit.
start on the ledge. It's kind of difficult making your way. You fall. You feel it as your whole body goes down 5 feet. You feel that nice tug. You just feel it reeling back. Just, ooh, he's heavy. Yeah, it starts back up. You turn back. You back up. Start over.
Did you see anything?
I don't hear respond, you guys.
I'll let
Completely embarrassed.
I didn't just fall.
I've never heard Grudge talk like that before.
What about your magic torch? You think that'll go down there?
I don't have it.
Come on, Brad. Don't be like that.
Gonna try again?
Yeah, I was already moving. They're trying to ask me questions. Nothing happened. I don't even know. That's 14.
14. This time you succeed. Just
Alright.
body. Full. You see the spot. You go over it. You shimmy. You get to the corner. When you get to the corner, you can see the darkness begin to dissipate. And you see a sign on the other side of the corner that says, "Don't look up. Don't look down."
No, I'm just kidding.
Excuse me.
Just shimmying.
Just still shimmying.
Just shimmying. Wide-eyed, staring straight.
Yeah, just staring straight.
Into the darkness.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull my rope out. Me next.
Alright. Take the Grudge, you make it a little past the halfway mark.
Are you saying grudge or grunge?
Grudge.
With an
Grunge.
N.
Is it end grudge?
Like
Right
the
here?
music, like Nirvana.
Alright, go ahead. Roll an acrobatics check.
About that.
Who's holding your rope?
Tie it on a buck.
Just 2 ropes.
Excuse me,
He's
bud.
just like,
Come on.
fuck.
I tie it around his waist while he's holding tea. Or Grudge, sorry.
Who's gonna hold my rope?
From across the way, I
Sorry.
You mean who's gonna pull your rope?
That's so stupid.
11. You begin your shimmy across as well.
Honestly,
Once you get to
we
that
just,
corner,
like,
you also see the
just
darkness
hold on to
begin
the
to dissipate,
rope
and you
gave
see a
him,
sign
and
that
we all
says, "Don't look
about
up,
that.
don't look down."
God.
Yeah. I'm just like hanging
I
on.
want to
the other side.
look.
Mm-hmm.
That's up to you.
Bird
You do what you want.
I'm like standing against the wall going,
You look up. You look up. And your gaze goes to a metallic-like sphere that looks like an eye, as this eye has already been focusing on you and Grunge the entire time. As you make contact with it, the ledge that you stand on, you both fall.
I'm sorry, Grudge.
Oh my god, I hope you guys don't fall into the pit of
But we're
despair.
trying. Poor Buck.
Buck's got a... Unfortunately, a disadvantage.
Is there any way I can like fly and grab one of them?
You see, he's maybe 10 feet away as both you fall, and it catches him by surprise as his hooves grind against the ground. His body can't control it. His hooves have no friction to the ground as his body gets flung forward as he widens out his shoulders and slams against the door as you both, and you feel the impact of the rope hold on to you as you get your feet touch something on the ground below, as you feel this ramp that's slick with water. You slide down it a little bit ways, and then you're free hanging maybe 3 inches from the ground. Down below feels damp. It smells like rotten eggs and urine.
I don't want to look no
You
more.
see pieces of crumbled statues, destroyed, decapitated in a few chunks, as one path leads into a different direction and then another. But you hang there, maybe 20 feet down.
Pull me up! I start pulling on my own rope to pull myself up.
All right, go ahead and roll an athletics check.
That is a 16.
There are no knots in it. Okay, go ahead. Yeah, you see Buck deal with it. Just, I'm going to need a little help.
I'm flapping my wings and I'm like, help him! And I ask you, the DM again, can I fly across and help, like, grab one, like, grab one of the ropes?
You really know where we are, right?
I can see. Yeah, I can see. Yeah. I just can't see the darkness area.
Oh, I thought this was the darkness.
I mean, it is, but, like, he's talking about, like...
You're right in front of the door right now. Both of you are right next to the door.
We're right here.
Yes, both of you. Yeah.
But down.
Yes.
So this is like impenetrable darkness we can't see through.
No, in the end where your stride characters are, that's where this darkness lingers above and below.
Oh.
So you're just out of the range of the darkness. It dissipated a little bit.
Whenever,
but when you guys move down, you see the darkness kind of start taking over again.
Okay.
So
she would look lighter to me, yes?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to
lighter.
fly across, grabbing the rope and pulling as I can.
All right, you're gonna make an advantage athletics check. Taking you already made yours.
Yep.
Do I need to make any checks?
No, you're giving her the check.
You're helping.
I'm a good little burb.
What's my advantage? Do I just roll it
You
again?
just
both
roll
of
it
those
again.
20s.
It's
but
both
you
those
take
20. You take the
better
best one.
Oh, well, then I'm taking this one since I rolled double. 15.
15. Perfect. You help her out. Go flying down below. You start assisting her and lightening her load as she's trying to climb the rope. Same thing with you, like moving your way up. Little confusion here with the losing some air in your sternum gut area, but you find your way up top as you both cling onto the ledge, pulling you. Everyone pulling up back into the same area.
Because I don't know what happened. But my feet
The first thing I do is hug Caw. Thank you.
She's like,
What happened?
You're welcome.
As soon as you walk across that ledge, it comes out from underneath you, so we're going to have to get across some other way.
Well, don't look up. There's
What?
an eye up there.
It said don't look up!
I couldn't help it!
What did you see down below?
I didn't look. I was already scared.
It said don't look up.
I looked up, and it's a big eyeball. I looked at it.
Sweet, we almost died!
Yeah, I'm sorry.
What if you look down next time?
I'll be here. Have
You're
fun.
right. Yeah.
Ka's just very confused.
The door is locked either way.
So is this door open or
I
out?
have.
In.
Didn't
I
you say
have
that
it.
Buck has a key with him
Yes, Buck has a key.
I also have lockpick.
to the door?
Maybe. Yeah, you have to check the door.
That might be.
Buck, hold my rope. I'm going to try to jump
Did-
it, Shay.
Did the door?
Again.
Can you?
Did the door that I had, or that I
I've seen her
went
fly
to,
across, so.
did it have a lock on it?
It did. It did have a lock on it.
Okay, so I tell you,
I think that a lockpick might work. Oh my god.
Oh,
I didn't just say, oh my god.
Right now, the room across.
Ka's just like, shit.
Sorry, the room is 20 feet. We have a foot edge that came back out.
It came back out.
Yeah, it came back out after a minute. It came back out. So you're looking at 18 feet.
my strength?
No, you're looking at 18 foot. I'm sorry, 8. I'm sorry. 20 feet. Okay. Math. 18 feet wide. Jump.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Strength is 18.
Perfect. Make me an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics!
fuck.
I'm good at those.
Can I assist him?
11.
11.
While he's jumping.
It's like, I'm like, oh, this idiot!
Like, while you're having this conversation, just Buck and Grunge just... and Grunge jumps it. You hear it's locked. It's already mid-flight. You hit the other side perfectly with your feet as you have just perfect balance. As you start leaning back. Just grab the door. It's locked.
You have a rope tied to you, don't you, though?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's tied to Buck.
And Buck?
You thought you'd try it again just in case?
Well, like I was holding it.
Don't look
What
up.
do I do?
Don't,
Yeah, thanks. I got that bit.
don't look down.
Grunge, I have an idea.
Hopefully it's better than mine.
Can I shimmy across their rope?
You would have to climb across the rope, so between two people who is only holding on by a door handle.
It's locked.
It's locked. It's not coming undone.
We only hope that the doorknob doesn't come undone.
We only hope that I can hold on with that little surface space.
Yeah.
And then you get over there and you look at the
Fuck.
door handle and it's just like crushed and unpickable.
You see Buck move through the door, and he gets a hold of the top as he draws his axe, and you see him judges his axe spin. Grunge, move over. And with all his force of his body, he throws the axe, and you see it stick into the wood. You can see it shatter part of the middle, but it doesn't go all the way through. As you can see, there's a pathway on the other side as it turns to the right. Not enough.
I'm taking his. I'm not gonna use mine.
You can you feel yours is and you see a nice, good inch wide crack.
I'm hitting it as I fall.
All right, reckless.
Yeah, of course.
All right.
Great weapon master.
All right, go ahead.
Reckless.
Correct.
Great
Yes.
weapon master.
And yes.
Oh, not ideal.
Oh shit. Fuck.
10.
Hit.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my
Max
god.
damage!
Max damage.
That's 26.
You put all your force into it as you rear back. Complete abandon.
I assume it's a D12, right? It's a great axe. Okay.
You put as much as into it, and you hit it on the other side. You crack most of the boards of the door as the hinges still stay, the lock, the frame, but the whole middle section shatters inward as you begin to fall again.
So since I'm not taking an extra attack, can I like try to push off of it as I'm falling too? Like kind of like kick off?
Yeah, kick off.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kick off with the amount of force as Buck has a hold of the thing. Once again, wash, repeat as he gets a hold of you, hang on to the door. You pull yourself up.
Okay, I want to fly across.
All right. You squeeze through the door where Buck and Grunge are as you fly across to the other side.
And then I'm going to use my thunderclap with my wings to try to open the rest of the door.
Okay.
I'm just like laying down, just like panting.
Yeah. Yeah, Buck looks at you. It was good. Good job.
Yeah, it was mostly me, but yeah, good on you too.
Just you take the beat of your wings as you fly, as just barely touches your tips of your fingers. This thunder wave attacks, shatters the door completely.
I did it!
As this loud echo hurts everyone's ears.
Yeah, through the ringing you hear, I did it!
Tinnitus.
Tinnitus. Tinnitus what?
What is in the room? I will slowly turn around and peer into the room.
It looks to be a pathway that turns immediately to the right.
I will let everybody know what I see.
Okay.
Do you want me to go down the corridor a bit, or do you want me to just stay here till all of your asses get here safely?
We opened the door!
I opened the door!
Then go through it!
From there, Buck looks to you two. Ladies first.
Aw.
Sexy.
Are we going
I look at his horns and wink, and then I go.
It catches him by surprise. Makes room as you just scurry across.
That like weird bull snort.
Obviously turned on a bit,
That's
but
what
like
it is.
doesn't know how to handle the turned onness.
For those who have not made it across successfully, who's taking a running start and going to jump it, and who is actually going to go on the ledge?
I'm gonna go on the ledge.
Ledge. Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check.
I'm gonna
now.
pull out my pittance.
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 So
To hook onto the wall.
Kitten.
Can I do that?
Do you need
you
rope
can.
gun?
You need a hammer with that.
Give me that.
This?
I have a hammer.
All right.
I need to go, right?
I mean, if you want to make a nice, successful climbing act, it'll take you a while for every pit that you put in. It's just about a minute to
But
install.
won't it make it easier for them to cross? with
In the
me?
long run, it will make
Because I
it
wanna be
easier
out
for
of the
everyone
way.
to
But
get
I'm also
across.
looking
Including
down the
Buck,
hallway,
who-
but for
Including
free
Buck,
guys.
yes.
Poor thing.
You're like, oh, there's the door. So I was like, all right.
Pretty sure I have a hammer. I do have a hammer.
All right. It'll take you roughly 10 to 15 minutes to successfully put all the pittons in and a rope attached to it, so you guys have something to grab onto, making your acrobatics easier. The thing is, though, you have to first start it, so acrobatics check.
20.
20. Successful.
Nice.
As you go through, spending 10, 15
Both
minutes.
of them were 20.
That's
Damn.
awesome, dude.
Yeah, that's solid. As you pittons in the crevices and cracks, doing everything not to look up nor down. You see the sign, go around it, put the rope through,
Does that mean that she actually gets to go a little bit quicker because she rolled both 20s?
which essentially would be 10 minutes instead of the normal 15.
Okay, cool.
But you have 10 minutes at your disposal. What do you want to do? Wait for them?
So I actually am getting out of the way, going down to where the corridor turns, and just peeking around. Yeah.
Bridget, you see the path
Yeah.
hangs left and continues forward. You also take note. Do you have dark vision?
Oh shit, I don't know. I didn't see it on theirs.
you probably don't.
Okay.
But it's dark in this room. You don't have much light to really work
Can I produce flame
Yes.
to see it?
Yes, you have light. As you see,
Cha!
a
Just
path,
toss the flame.
So you don't have to immediately throw it.
I want to though.
Okay.
a path goes to the left and another path goes ahead. You take note that right here there's an odd divot, a foot and a half circular all around, that goes deeper into this wall.
Okay. I'm going to wait for the rest of my comrades
Camaraderie.
to get to at least the other side, if not close to me.
All right.
And then when they do, I will tell them what I see.
Tegan, Kayla, and Buck have to make a advantage acrobatics check. If that's what you want to do.
Advantage acrobatics, athletics. Advantage with +2, +7. These are tough choices.
The thing is, the door's open now, so
Yeah.
and you've known you can make that jump.
Yeah.
But if you can.
But I can. I have confidence in my own abilities. You guys need to have more confidence in yours. Alright? I know what I'm about. I know what I can do.
Let's see.
As long as I don't get pulled down by someone looking up.
I'm already over. Okay.
I'm not.
that was
The
my
rest of the
fault.
session at least.
I told her to look up.
Yeah.
She did.
Rhea
That
was
whole side of the table is
I know.
fucked. You guys are leading from now
I
on.
was curious.
I'm quiet.
Here you go.
I don't know which.
Do you
Are
want
you
to
jumping?
try to jump across,
Probably.
or
Can I jump across?
you don't think that you could make it?
Okay.
I did all that pit work for all you bunch of
What?
bitches.
All you?
I
Yeah.
was gonna jump over like 4 minutes in. Like I was.
I'll take advantage of those then.
All right, go ahead. You
That's
get
gonna be
advantage.
for you anyway.
So 2d20s,
Uh-huh.
and then you take the better of the two, and you look at your acrobatic skill. Buck rolled a
4.
nat 18 plus his acrobatics, which is like a 2.
14, 18.
18. All right. Everyone passes as you have the rope through as they hold on to it, using it as a guide, not looking up or down,
Don't do it.
seeing the sign. Buck comes across it. Do not look up or down. Just Just,
Jump buck.
just falling through the door.
I'll make my jump.
Hi.
Shay just flies through.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, Grunge, you just jump immediately. Do it again. Whoop. This time you don't have to hold the door. Boom. Perfect. Alright, so now we're all on the other side.
Could you imagine being able to jump?
Now that you're all
That'd be
here,
amazing.
Holy shit.
That would be fucking dope.
That's bonkers. dude.
Pole vaulters can do it, but they have a little pole that helps them, you
Well,
know?
long jumpers can jump that far too. Can't they?
15 feet?
18.
18 feet? Definitely not. Look it up. Anyway,
now that you're all here, we've got two choices. And just so you know, down this way, there's a little.
she doesn't have words for it, so she's just trying to describe it with her hands. And she's just like,
Some little thing that goes in and.
A belly button.
Kind of. But in the wall.
that was great, actually. Like a belly button.
Yeah. Totally sounds right.
What do you guys think the record for the longest jump is?
Oh, with 12 feet.
21 feet.
Good guesses? Good guesses?
21 and a half.
You got a small window to win there, bud!
It's like the price is right. You're either wrong or you're right.
Where's your character? Got it.
18.
What if I told you guys you were all very far off?
Oh.
How far?
Oh, do you want to split between men's and women's?
Let's hear men's first, because
Men's,
that's kind of what I was
29 feet.
Damn.
Holy shit.
4.25 inches.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Holy shit. 30 fucking feet.
Dude.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I would never.
So you gotta also consider
Like
that
here,
it's
the
where
teens.
their heels hit.
Uh-huh.
So it's not like a jump that they can run and land and keep going. Like they throw their feet way out in front
Yeah.
of them. So they definitely gain like another couple of feet that way.
But like at
an
max, like
18-foot
4,
jump,
Oh.
right?
An 18-foot jump would be.
At like max 4 feet is being gained from that, you know? Like,
Well, you're also coming down a little bit.
no, I know, but like I'm saying,
Plus,
like if your
how
ankles
fast
are the
you're
first
going.
thing to hit, then and they're taking that into account instead of your ass, right? That's still like 4 fucking feet for like you to get, but like that's still like a crazy amount.
That's
That's
what I'm saying.
25 feet
30
of
feet
just
blew
like,
my mind. And women's is 5 feet shorter than that.
of course they are, because
They're shorter.
god damn it. Fucking sexism. Just kidding.
Biology.
I know. I'm just fucking around. Anyway, so I've told them about the belly
You guys
button.
get everything.
You know what? On International Women's Day, that's also the day that we had to go back an hour, so we
Right.
lost a whole hour, so we didn't even get a. Yeah, that's fine.
Didn't even get a full day.
I told you that.
It's fucked.
Bullshit.
It's fucked. Anyway, so I've told them about the belly button. I've told them about the other path.
What do you guys want to do?
I can see in the dark, can I?
You can see in the dark.
I would look.
I'm really upset that I don't have my magic torch
I'm gonna
anymore.
squeeze past. Oh, only squeeze on past it now.
Keep going. Are you which way are you going? Forward still? You see right there. a little
Totally
crevice.
will.
A small nook, no bigger than 1.5 feet, was against the wall. Peering down it, on the other end, about 35 feet away, in the middle, a large silver coin laid in a small basket hung by rope. Obstacles of wooden beams stood, flanking across and the other side. X's were colored on all sides of it. On one side of the wall had a 1 foot long, maybe 1 inch thick crevice in the middle.
Across.
And this coin I want to describe is about a foot tall.
So it's like a disc.
It's like a disc and an inch thick.
Like a frisbee?
It just hangs there in this thing.
Like an ultimate frisbee.
Like a frisbee that's floating?
It's not like it's made out of actual silver.
So it's worth something.
Possibly, probably.
Guys.
No, you're not fighting that.
Can I do like a perception for any
He's
traps?
liberating the stink bugs.
Perception or investigation. Your call. Whatever you want to do.
See which one's better.
Each one will give a different answer.
Investigation.
All right.
15 plus 9 investigations. 21.
Looking at this odd situation, it doesn't appear to have any traps. To get it, one would either have to cut the rope for it to fall, or you're starting to see there's possibly something to do with these beams.
Beans.
These wooden beams inside it.
It's my favorite cider.
I love wooden beans. Okay, so that's
So-
a pretty far distance.
These are the wooden beams, and here is the disc in the middle.
Man, that sucks. I hate picking a fucking class that doesn't, or a race
What do
that
I
doesn't
know
have
about
dark
the beams?
vision. Makes me
What
feel
do I know about
inept.
the beans?
Told you to pick that spell.
Can I go in there?
It's a foot and a half
Nothing.
wide.
Because
It's
like, actually,
gonna
that's
cause some
pretty dumb.
discomfort in your body. You can't really contortion
Because
into
you
that.
were like, you can just produce flame, which I've been doing.
If you were a
anyway,
small
so-
creature, probably.
Hey,
It's a
right.
second level spell.
Send Shay over here.
You took those into it.
She's like that. Okay.
Far
I'm
away.
just saying, another choice you could have taken.
You see Shay perch up on the little crevice of the hole, just like
Tell you about
looking
the
into
coin
it.
that's in there.
Joining me on the drinking.
Pure silver. I can't get in there though. And I'm the smallest one here, so.
Can my bird get it?
Oh yeah.
How tall are you?
Oh,
5'3".
Okay, you are. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shade's
I'm
gonna
like
get
3
it.
inches taller than you, though. But that's mostly feathers.
3 inches street feathers.
Shay does this trot walk like birds
Oh, wait.
normally do as
She's
they
3?
slowly makes its way inside, passing the first beam,
Oh,
the
I'm
second
smaller
beam,
than you.
and getting to
You're
the coin as
5'3",
it starts
I'm 4.
starts
I thought I was 5.
chirping and starts messing with the coin as it moves this basket, eventually knocking the coin off into this opening on the ground. You just hear just becomes quiet.
It's gone? It's gone?
And you see Shay like standing over this thing, just hops its way back and then flies back.
Aw.
Oh,
Failed.
man.
It's okay. I kicked the dirt.
The stone tile.
The
Oh,
bird.
shit.
Did I witness this happening, or was this far enough away?
You witnessed it happening. So
Okay,
everyone's,
so I was like,
looking
"Oh,
through-
that's the shiny!" Ruffles feathers.
She says out loud what I'm thinking. Still love you, Birdie.
I wanted that shiny.
Drinks from her tankard.
Darn it.
Or I guess it would be like a little
Nothing
pouch.
else of value in there? I'm nosy on down this way.
Alright, go ahead. What's everyone else doing?
I'm gonna go down this. I tell them as I do. No. Down this way.
Yeah. I do that.
And I'm gonna look around that corner.
Are you guys being all sneaky?
I still do have.
think about it.
I'm gonna produce flame again and just keep it
Can I
in my hand so that way I can
Is
see
it worth
things.
being stealthy? Last few times you just bonk it on through.
Oh yeah, I'm still doing the same thing. I'm not attempting to be stealthy. I was just asking if you guys were.
Well, there's no point.
You could sneak up on somebody.
Peering down here, you notice the silver giant discus lays ready in what could be a slot machine. Like a coin slot,
And then the coin
as
that
it
we
rests
lost?
right there. Upright. In the
Is it-
stone-like slot where a coin
Is there a coin in there, or does it look like...
This the exact
the same
silver.
one.
It's the same one.
So the coin that we lost. is
The coin that you lost looks like it dropped down and now is right there.
I do a little happy dance as I run up and go grab it. Doot, doot, doot.
Pitfall.
Yeah, oh god.
Oh
Okay, I'm not grabbing it. I'm just looking at it.
All right. Yeah. You
Do
see
I
it.
Investigate it as a trap.
Go ahead and roll an investigation. What are you guys doing while this is happening?
So, no, you go.
Me? I'm going where you're going.
14.
Me?
14?
Yeah.
Where I'm going?
You look at it,
You following me?
looks like you just slide
Yeah,
through,
they're
you're
going
not
that
seeing
way, I
any
assume.
crazy mechanical
They're going the
problems,
other way.
Yeah.
You go up to it, you see
going
that
that
it's silver and it's all of its glory. You take note that there's some
Wow.
etching and some imprints here and there, some markings. Down the middle,
Weirdo?
like someone, like their fingernail or some type of carved this middle etch down the middle of it, directly in the middle. Doesn't break through, just enough, maybe like a couple of millimeters, maybe a half a centimeter, dug all the way down the center of it.
Gotta pick it up.
All right, you picking it up feels quite heavy. It's about 10 pounds.
Hold on, that's bad boy.
AC.
Oh, fuck me.
Every time!
Got her.
You see the shiny? Means you shouldn't pick up the shiny.
I am a thief by
14.
nature, so if I see something
14.
valuable,
I remember chocolate.
Maybe we should give her that character.
Yes.
We made a really epic character.
14.
As you begin
Chuck it.
As you begin to reach down to grab this
Chuck
coin,
it.
it's something uneasy. You feel this uneasiness about you as you get a breath in as you're starting to peer around the corners. Your whole world becomes completely dark as something from above wraps around you. You feel these teeth at your neck in your area as you try to breathe, and there's not even a scream. Your body wraps up tight. You can still move your legs, and you feel these tendrils and this thicket, leathery mantle restraining around you in the weight of this. You suffered.
It does sound like hentai, doesn't it?
You suffer 8 points of bludgeoning damage.
Well, this is
You are also
This is
considered.
a love story.
How do I do that? Do I just put 8 in the damage?
Yeah, so you put 8 and then you'll put apply.
She's like, oh, you guys have been drink. Perfect time for a one-liner.
Currently,
Fucking done!
you are blinded and you can't breathe.
I almost choked and died. Would have been totally worth it.
Is there anything I can do?
Roll initiative.
Everybody?
Fuck it.
Technically, yes, everybody.
Oh, big guy.
Ooh, big rolls, big numbers, big numbers. So you got way bigger numbers than me.
19.
Way bigger.
Yeah, I do. I got way bigger numbers than you.
All right, Ray, what'd you get?
19.
Okay.
Wait.
19. Who has a higher
Let
dexterity
me just
between
pull
you two?
this guy out.
I got a 13.
I got a 21.
Scott, what are you doing?
Caw.
You don't know anything that's happening right now with melee?
No idea what's
You
happening.
have no idea what's happening.
What can I see down this way?
Roll a perception.
So 11.
11. You see that the path ahead just immediately turns to the right.
Okay. I'm not going to be concerned with that.
Okay.
I'm going to. Can I fly?
Yes.
Okay. So I already went 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Around this way.
How far did you already move?
I had already moved 5 this way. But I counted that. 5,
Sorry.
10,
Do they
15,
know
20,
I'm in
25,
trouble?
30, 35.
Nope.
But this is just the natural way the corridor goes.
You fly over it. You just fly. Turn. Just looking. When you pass this area, you see that there is a door
Okay.
that is slightly ajar.
Okay.
Where Tegan's hand is. That paper. Just bring it back just a little bit. Not that one. Not that one. The other one. Where your pinky's at. Pinky paper. Yeah. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it right there.
Okay. Okay. So, what do I see there?
Do you have a light source?
I do. I've had my
Produce flame.
I've had my produce flame.
Well, yep. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it.
I can fly with my fucking
Yeah, I
produce
got
flame.
it.
Well, you have arms and wings.
Yeah.
I know. That's like I'm like.
You round the corner and you turn to see this odd-looking whatever the fuck this is. It looks like a squid.
I want to throw my fire at it immediately.
It looks like a squid. It's part of its top half is taking the spot as you see Maylee, or her bottom part, her legs, standing up in confusion. Many eyes are around it, but they're glazed over, like they're not.
Okay.
really
Is there
focused.
like a more top part of this?
Yes, like a squid head.
Okay.
As it, a squid head, and then down here.
So
like
she's
a
literally
mantelpiece.
wearing one of those squid heads that you get at like Six Flags, only way big.
Imagine an umbrella with a
It's
squid
very
top.
conical.
Yeah, it's it's like that. You see it just.
So I
holding
can
her.
I can tell that it's her though, right?
Yes. But
Okay,
just
so
let
I
her-
immediately am like, "Hey!" and just toss my fire like at the most top part that I can, so that it won't hit her, but that it will hit the squid atoll.
All right, go ahead and attack.
Fucking sorry, Maylee. Okay, so 11.
Hit.
Fuck yeah, and it's just like these two. Awesome.
What?
10.
10.
Imagine that now. Like,
You strike the top of it as this charred fire erupts from its head, and it still latches on as it moves Maylee's body just a little bit, but she doesn't look like she suffered any damage.
Okay. I am going to. I don't get a bonus action, do I? No.
Here's what it looks like.
can I
I don't like it! I don't like it!
Yep.
Okay, so I'm about animals, but not ones I don't fucking know, like rats and shit like that. No.
It's
Not those animals.
Yeah.
It's a fancy squid.
No, just ones of like
Rhea.
forest because
Right now,
rats would
you
be
don't know
like
anything's
Dragon
happening.
Or
Okay.
Dungeon City.
Yeah, but I assume
Okay.
there's
I want
some
to
rats in
move
the
around
forest.
this corner, like towards
Castles.
where she is.
Okay.
Does she
That's your job.
have to
You-
do movement
You're
speed?
stealing.
Just normal movement speed.
Got the shinies.
Yeah. You're around the corner and you see this like fire just show up a little bit, revealing more of this odd creature that you just like witnessed with many eyes, right on top of her, holding her.
She still can't breathe, guys.
Can I draw my daggers and get out my bow?
Be harder.
Right now, all your daggers are away because you had the chronicle. So
Yeah. Okay. Can I shoot her with my bow?
Where are you going?
Okay.
most certainly can.
Away!
Wait, am I close enough?
No, yeah, you can hit me.
Okay.
7 plus
9. 16.
hit. Where
Okay.
the 9 come
Put
from?
it in my
Yeah.
butt.
Well, your dagger was a plus 7, but you took archery as a fighting style, so you get an additional plus 2 to your attack. Yes. That plus 4.
7.
7. You knock back an arrow as quickly as possible as you shoot into this odd creature, popping one of its eyes. It still latches onto her.
Can I shoot it again?
Yes,
It's
you
like.
can.
That's your prerogative as a ranger.
9.
That's 9.
Plus, that's 6 plus 9.
Oh, wait. Oh, it is a 6. Okay. 15.
Okay, you hit.
Okay.
6 plus.
4. 10.
Yes. You knock back another after the first one doesn't succeed, drawing back a little bit harder. This time, following suit with your other arrow, goes even deeper into its skull as you see the whole form just slowly fall off. It's almost like off of her, like it's melting from the body, just and just falls flat on the ground as you can breathe once more. Your head caked in some type of like just saliva. Also, on a side note, you see the coin.
I do.
Yeah,
What'd she
you see the
do
coin
this
below.
time? Look down.
Shiny!
Don't touch it!
Don't touch
Touch
it.
it! Bad things happen.
But it's so shiny.
It's so shiny.
Shiny!
that fucking crab
Really?
right
What do you
now,
wanna do?
basically.
I want to chuck this fucking coin.
She's kicking it a bit, huh?
You want to just
Little.
grab it and chuck it?
No, I don't want to touch it. Can
Oh,
I
that's
kick
Why
it?
you're eating, we're all
You
tappers.
just kick the
I
coin,
grab
goes up a little
I
bit
know.
back into its notch, and it just resets. It just rests back into its cubby.
Fucker.
Fucker. Does your character say that? Because I love it.
Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to like.
Both of you. It's.
I'm going over. I'm like going over to the coin. Oh, I love you too.
Touch it. Smack her wings. Shoot.
Touch it.
Don't touch it.
Tell me, did you just want the shine?
I wanted it. Look what happened. And as I'm wiping fucking.
I'm like. Like you get a little on me and I flip like
Yeah.
throw my feathers so that it gets off. Okay, so what the fuck was that?
Do I know what that was now that I see it?
I wouldn't know. I know for sure.
And why the hell it came out of nowhere?
Intelligence check.
Just straight intelligence.
I don't know what I would use it. Like, can't figure out
I
anything.
think it's Arcana.
You think so?
If it is the monster type, I think it is.
I want to say Arcana. Let's go with Knowledge Arcana. It's the same thing, but hey,
Knowledge.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's
Arcana.
got silver and gold and gold.
So
and
Arcana?
silver.
correct.
That's
So. 11.
pleases me aesthetically.
You're not sure what
I'm
this is.
in there.
You've never even seen it or heard of it.
Okay.
I'm in there.
Are you
All up
there
in it.
deeper?
Deep. Deep.
Can I pull out an arrow and just shoot the fucker and be done with it?
You can. Yeah, you pull out another arrow, just
I like how you not only like pull the arrow back and let it go, you're like, fuck you with it.
alright. Go ahead and
Join. We're going this way.
alright.
Back this way.
Go ahead and move Call's character that was right next to the coin slot. That's where we left off with her.
Yes, that's where 'twas where I was.
Perfect. AC, AC, AC.
15.
More?
More.
14.
Said 14?
Well, that's the
Yeah,
nature of
14.
D&D.
That's the way she goes.
It's not I was rolling. I'm so
AC
glad I wasn't
15?
moving.
15.
Not 20.
Fuck!
Oh.
Fuck!
Oh.
What came out?
I'm gonna die.
As you begin to
What
move
came
away,
out?
shooting that arrow into the corpse of whatever this creature was, 3 more drop down from
Are
the
you
ceiling.
serious?
As you guys, again, covered. You each.
Because I shot it? Okay.
I'll tell you after the session. You each suffer 6 damage. But Bridget, you are
Die.
taking another 6. You're taking 12 total.
Fucking motherfucking ass squids.
They are ass squids.
Ass squids.
I
They like your
really
ass.
hurt. Okay,
They want to be in and around your ass. This really is a hentai. And if it wasn't before, we made it one.
57% health.
Oh, the beauty of D&D. I'm ready for Shay to be
At
like,
this
yeah,
time,
we're done.
Buck is having a little time just trying to squeeze through as he's just having time. It's taking him a lot harder movement for the moment as everyone just splits up. Grunge, where you going?
In this door?
All right, ladies, give me a moment. Where are you? I can't see. He slowly just starts going through. Go him up, move him up. 3, yep, right there, right there.
Minotaur, come save me.
New round call.
Can we move at all? Like, can I have access?
You are not restrained, but you are blinded and you cannot breathe.
Okay.
But I would know that this direction there's more people, right? Because I've been facing that way.
Correct.
Okay, so I'm just gonna walk forward, screaming, just screaming my little fucking crow heart out. Ah!
Something out of fucking Silent Hill, just like.
Tegan, go ahead
Until I run into somebody, literally, or a
roll
wall.
perception.
Not bad.
It's gonna be tough though.
16.
16. Okay.
Oh god, I'm so fucked.
Okay. So you scream as you try to. After you scream as hard as you can, you try to breathe in. There is no air. So con savings throw.
Uh-oh.
That's not bad.
All right.
That's
You're
not
still
bad.
up. You're still
That's
up.
not bad.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. Could have been worse. I could have been a 1.
Is there anything you'd like to do? You already moved.
If I can't breathe, I'm just gonna sit the fuck down. Just.
Everything
Well,
is fine.
Next up, Rhea.
Try not to freak out.
So they can't see us yet, right?
Allegedly.
Grunge and
Allegedly.
You can't see either.
Oh wait. Never mind.
You're blinded.
It's too late.
I know.
A blinded creature can't see and automatically fails any
Yeah.
ability checks to record sight.
Yeah.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the
Civic
creature's
Social.
attack rolls have disadvantage.
Is there any way I can send
Shit.
my raven to them?
Players.
You have to make a verbal command to it.
Do I?
I mean, it's said in the description, if you ever fall unconscious, then the creature will act accordingly to what it believes it needs to do, such as protect you or well, however you have it trained pretty much to do.
In this moment, what would it do?
What would it do?
The raven?
I mean, whatever you want it to do. I mean, you're limited because it can't hear you.
But it can mimic things. So wouldn't it just know that something is wrong and it would mimic the noises that we're making, especially heard loud noises, and then fly over to them?
Go ahead and make me an animal
Okay.
handling check.
Okay.
Not 20. Your raven acts to what it believes necessary for what's happening, and seeing this, the raven goes ballistic. Gah! Gah! And just yelling within this vicinity, calling hysterically.
Okay. There's nothing else I can do. Right? But can I move?
Yes, you're just blinded. You'll be bumping into stuff.
Okay.
Pretty much after the first turn, it's like, where am I?
Cough, wouldn't recommend. Cough, cough.
Alright. I'm good,
Okay.
I think. I'm not good. I'm done.
Things are fine. They're not fine. I'm okay, though.
I mean, that's what
I'm
you want to do,
crying.
man. Go ahead.
I'm
You
gonna
just have to
pull
tell
my
people that
dagger.
you're alright, even
Okay.
if you're not feeling
I'm gonna
alright.
stab this. Because clearly I know where it is. So I'm gonna...
You get
Yeah.
disadvantage.
Okay.
Go ahead.
What's the disadvantage?
You take the lower of the two.
Okay,
Rolly.
What you get?
Energy. I want energy.
But I also got a 5.
Low on it.
That happens more than you expect. What'd you get total?
Huh?
One of my luck. Sorry.
5 plus.
11.
That's good.
You hit.
Fuck yes.
There you go.
Which one do
Is
I
that
do?
what you
The little-
D4.
4.
4 damage. All right. You start shaking and stabbing as the best of your ability. You feel like you're doing damage, doing something.
I feel like it. This seems good.
Hey, feelings are important, okay?
Grunge, you are moving.
So I heard squawking.
You hear it
Is it
loud.
panic
It's
squawking?
panic squawking. It is frantic panic squawking, and you hear it's not stopping.
Thank you.
When I get out to here,
She's good for something.
can I see that he is that pretty much all blocked up with his body as he's
Yeah.
like trying to pull his way
He's
through?
trying to pull his way through. Yeah.
So that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Tegan,
Is he good with his mouth?
I need you to make a dexterity savings throw.
You got it. Is
Well,
it something I
this
can
is a yes.
see? I have danger sense.
No.
I I hate your rolling on it. I really do.
I'll tell you why.
Okay. I got a 17.
17. You succeed. When you turn the corner, you see Buck, like, that's going to take some time, and you start shifting over here. Your foot goes past where there should be a walkway as your body drops, and you look down as the floor that's supposed to be there is an illusion, as half your body falls through it into like a greasy slide, and you, as hard as you can, you feel your nails dig into the stone as you grab, holding yourself there. You feel yourself on a 45-degree incline, pulling yourself back up. You can feel there's some greasy material, extending that way.
Okay.
You didn't think about it because Caw flew over it.
Right. Okay.
That's what I meant by danger sense.
That's fine.
So.
No, that makes sense. That one makes sense.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try to help push him through.
Okay.
Come on, big boy.
You make it around the corner as you're
Boy.
seeing this, and past his legs, he's squeezing through. You can see these odd-looking squid-like creatures. Two of them bumping into each other as you see the legs of your allies as these things have wrapped around, and you see Shay just cawing with as hard
I
as he
can't
can.
make it through him, can I?
No. If you had a wider berth, you could.
If he was medium, I could rush past him since he's large. Okay, I just
Yeah.
wanted to double check.
Yeah.
So what was that? That was 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, I guess I'll just use my action to get to there.
Bullshit.
Shouldering his butt.
This hurts.
This hurts.
This hurts.
He's rolling and rolling and rolling and rolling.
Well,
Oh God, fuck.
everyone suffers. 6 points of damage. I critted you.
What? What?
You suffer an additional 3 points of damage of bludgeoning crushing as you feel digging into you.
Ready.
I'm gonna die. No, stop. You're at
A
me.
lot less ready.
Help you though.
But you're also blind right now.
I know, but in the future I could help you.
If I live long enough.
Buck's turn. All right.
Come on, Buck. Come on, Buck.
Oh, what is going on?
Knock if you buck, buddy.
Buddy.
I'm at 36.
Buddy.
Buddy.
You see Buck move forward as fast as he can. He's like, "What's happening?"
What do you think?
He starts shoving his way through.
Finally.
Get through there, fat ass.
Yeah, he finally gets through, and you can see some illumination happening, and
Yeah.
just grabs this mush. As whoever's in the middle,
That's me.
yeah, in the middle, just grabs this creature as hard as he can. Top part just in half. That creature is off, so you are free.
Thank you.
What are these things?
I don't know.
I don't know. New rounds.
Do I know what they
I
are? You
like-
said I saw them, right?
Bloody and like.
Knowledge Arcana.
Oh, I don't even have Arcana.
What'd you get?
A 10 total.
For a 10?
It's 11.
No.
Minus 1.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. I got the dagger.
It is Caw's turn.
Caw is going to thunderclap with her fucking hands. Ah!
What direction?
Forward ho!
Ow, my ass.
I'm sorry, but do you want these things off your fucking face
I'm
or
not
not?
free.
She doesn't know that. She's blinded.
Damn it. Is it gonna hurt me?
Yeah, she has to make a save.
Yep.
Damn it.
I need you to make a deck save. I need you to make a deck save. I need Buck to make a deck save.
It's only 5 foot.
Oh, it's only 5 foot? I
It's
thought
only
it was 30.
it's not thunder wave. It's thunder clap.
Thunderclap.
Are you thunder
Okay.
waving?
No, I'm thunderclapping.
Well, yeah. So it's only 5 foot in front of her,
Oh,
Just
so
me.
just you.
and it's a con save, not a
So-
deck save.
Oh, okay. Gotta make a con save.
What do I do? Just roll a 20?
You just roll a 20.
And then add my con?
Con save. It'll say it right next to
Hold on,
mine.
okay.
Above me.
Why would I have done it above?
Because it's on you.
Oh, good point. Above me.
18.
God damn.
Passes.
Too late.
Yes.
You take no damage.
Okay.
I feel a tingle on my ass.
The creature fails. So then I roll. What do I roll?
The creature takes.
Throwing my butt like, ooh, Geo.
6.
Holy shit, it could not have been worse.
2 points.
2 points of thunder damage.
Hi, Sally. At least it didn't
There's
hurt you.
also
No.
a sound that can be heard 100 feet away.
She holds my booty.
You were like, oh, there's some air coming up there.
Spicy. Ooh.
Okay. That's what you're looking for?
No, something else caught my attention.
Uh-oh. I don't like that.
I sent him a dick pic.
Need you to make that con savings throw.
I figured.
We are not having a good time, guys.
You feel that clap as you turn, see these hands come up just in time. You duck under it, piercing your ears. Loud noise. Everyone has heard this. You see from the stubble as Claw falls to the side as this creature still latches on. You are now suffocating.
You're suffocating.
Ah!
Suffocating, no breathing.
Don't give a fuck.
Well, she cares.
I care a little bit, then I can't breathe.
So,
Scratch that a little bit.
Leia, you're
Hear
going.
through the fucking squid.
She's tapping out. Tap out. Tap out.
Oh man, if only I had gotten into acting as a child.
Can I get my dagger out while I can't see? Okay.
Are you dropping your bow?
Yes.
Okay. Drop bow, grab dagger, and...
Yep. I guess I'll start stabbing away at this thing.
Alright, you get disadvantage on your attack.
Okay.
Roll it again. Alright, we take the 7 plus 7.
7 plus 7, 14.
You hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Wait. 4.
Fuck it up.
Get it, Kayla!
5.
That's cocked. That's cocked.
No.
Come on!
You guys.
It's cocked.
Come on!
Second attack.
Look at here.
7.
What are you doing?
That's
Gogo?
cocked.
Well, you need to iron your tablecloth, sir.
She has a point!
I give you 0 stars.
You can also just get a box.
Well, you got the same rolls, so...
Your Yelp rating is going lower, okay?
You hit.
Way low. The lowest.
Needs to iron tablecloth.
2.
Okay. Good job.
Good job.
Now you're Raven. Since they
Squid
can still
hentai.
see you and you're attacking, gets it as a reaction. So you're going to roll his attack.
You have a rain whoops. I can't squeeze her.
This.
Yep.
Yep. Okay. Alright.
Nat 20! God damn this fucking bird. This bird gets more nat 20s than any fucking thing.
I know,
Good
right?
bird.
I wish this bird got more nat 20. Ow!
You're a great bird.
You're a great bird.
The best bird.
You're just like, oh, Shay, you're
sucking
such a
chest
great
wound.
bird.
Second chest wound, no. In a row, no. Perfect strike. Triple damage. Let's go with that one. So... that damage that he does times 3.
Times 3.
Damn.
You still up?
Wait. What am I doing?
Taking triple the damage.
Of your bird.
5 times 5. Or 5 times 3.
5 times 5.
5 times 3. 15.
15. Good job.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, that kills it.
Wind.
Oh wow.
How do you
Good bird.
how do you want to kill it?
Yeah!
How do you want to do this?
I mean, how?
How did your bird
Like-
murder him?
Shay is
Bird murder!
Shay flies around.
Call it birder.
Shay flies around in his attempted murder. The look in his.
A murder? He's not a crow.
I feel like that's something Dwight would say. In the bird community.
It's called Birder.
The look in his...
Stop it! She's crying. Okay, sorry, Shay. Maybe if we weren't all so goddamn funny, we could get through a session of D&D.
I about fell in my chair.
So...
You ruined her.
Shay flies around and the reckless, abandoned look in his eyes with two of his talons just looking at this odd creature. Fear was never an issue and mercy was never an option.
like full speed.
As it looks at it, full force, as its body shoots through that one eye out the other, and it just falls. And shock just falls through as the bird shoots through it, lands on the ground, sliding right to the corner,
Dripping.
just constantly shaking itself, just puffing its feathers, shaking.
Oh, man.
That's a damn
It's the coolest bird I ever saw.
That's a fucking amazing bird.
Grunge, your move.
Are there any more
Yeah.
squid likes?
You would have to continue your approach. You're unsure. You see two of them that were immediately dealt with once Buck got through. When you round the corner, you see Call just now falling down with this thing wrapped around her.
I wish Kaw would have seen that epicness because she would have been
Right.
like, "Oh my god!"
Can I get over
bird energy.
5, 10, 15.
25, 30?
Yep, you can go.
That's
Right
where I
there.
want to be.
All right.
So epic.
It is currently prone, and you get advantage on that.
Okay. Great Weapon Master. So that's a 19 to hit.
Miss.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
Okay. Go fuck yourself very much.
How are you guys killing them? 25.
Well, that's dead. How would you
If a
like to do
19
that?
doesn't hit,
Literally just like right above her head is where it gets
You put your
dissected.
You put your foot down as you push it to the side, just enough, and just decapitation
Head off.
off its top. Just
And you're just like,
now she's got this nice, beautiful.
look at my shawl.
Over a tentacle.
You know what? This is quite fashionable. Now that I can breathe.
alright. Can't wait to see that art. That's gonna be awesome.
I will draw it tonight. Watch. I'm gonna pee myself. I gotta go.
While Kola's trying to gather her thoughts and breathe once more.
You see the way she was running? Like
you-
tiptoed?
You gotta the kegels. You gotta hold it while you tiptoe.
It moves your arms. It makes you look like a fox
Punch
butler.
everything. Punch everything.
Sad? Yeah. Alright. I don't know, but okay. I don't know.
You got the kegel.
What do you guys do? You just hold it real tight?
We just pee wherever we want.
That's true.
You guys have to run to bathrooms. We just find a tree or a car or
Like this
drop our
area,
pants. It doesn't matter.
mine. Then you get that dog walking across the street, and you're looking at him like, "Oh, you don't want this.
I'm kind of vulnerable right now, but I don't care. I'll pee everywhere.
This is my territory."
This is mine.
So they're all dead. We're fine now, right?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was really close,
Thanks,
guys.
Buck.
Holy shit.
It wasn't just me.
I'm gonna put my dagger in my.
Your
thought I was done for.
over-eccentric bird did its thing, and he's still covered in ichor, just trying to clean it off.
Just like jelly. Inners jelly.
It's gonna lay on the floor for a minute. Just breathe.
As you lay there and you look up toward the ceiling, you can see.
Another one.
Why do I keep looking up?
You see stalactites on the ceiling. Odd, about 20, 25 feet up. Just looking at it, looking at them. They kind of resemble stalactites.
Mother. There's more up there, isn't there?
There's two more, like 2 stalactites up there. But you're not under them.
Do I perceive that those are not stalactites?
Do
Perception check?
Yeah.
15. 20.
They're not moving, and it's really hard to tell. Like, they look like stalactites. One's currently over Buck, and another one's in that corner that we'll probably continue on the path. Over here, if you want to move this a little bit, I really actually don't. But yeah, there's a path that goes that way. Yeah.
Right here?
Yep. Just letting you know. So, but you're watching. It's right over Buck, but it's not moving.
So you said there's one here and there's one over here.
Yes.
Don't look up.
Is it
Slowly move.
like that trap?
I don't know.
Will the floor give way?
I don't think so.
It is.
I'm like literally, I'm like,
What happened in here? Do I see the coin?
I'm,
Yeah, you do. You
I'm
see
hurting.
the. You grab it.
No! God damn
Get a
it.
hold of it. Pretty heavy.
As I'm on the ground going, no, Grudge,
Yeah.
no.
I'm on the floor.
It's like,
Me.
but like Buck's using the wall to guide him as he can't really see in the dark. But he's starting to move slowly away from the spot.
I think I am gonna wear this as a goddamn neckerchief, you know?
Alright.
Fucking rocking it. Ow.
Wearing it as a mantle.
Yeah. I've already got, just so you guys know, I've already got an antler as a necklace. Like, it's like right here with a piece of string. So now I've got like above that, kind of like a scarf made out of this awesome, yeah, it's like very hipster, okay? Like
A leathery material.
it's kind of pinkish, right?
No, it's kind of darkish.
Just dark.
Yeah, it completes the good goth collection.
My nice goth bone
Good for a
disgusting
nice-
collection.
A nice cloudy evening. Clearly a winter time object.
I like kind of get up off of the floor. Is everybody all right?
No.
I'm not all right either, actually. That fucking sucks.
I have like bruises.
There are plenty of traps and monsters here. What's with the coin?
Healing
Disc.
spirit.
And you guys look at me and I'm like, solid.
Shiny.
You try to bend it, not bending.
This is the face I'm making as you're holding that coin.
You can tell what my most visited are.
Not bending. No matter how much you put into it.
Oh, Rick. No, I don't.
It's not bending.
Can I tell what it's made out of?
Pure silver.
Pure silver.
Pure silver. But there's some etchings and marks onto it.
Can I read them?
No, they can.
Ooh,
So-
I'm good at this. Take a guess.
It's.
Real low.
Is it a 2?
That one?
Lower than a 2. Is it a. Did you roll 2 but get 1?
No. I rolled 1 and got 0.
Oh my god.
Neg 1 intelligence for the week.
Just looking at it, it looks like a lot of cuts and scratches and stuff to it.
Okay.
Like, you see that nice in the middle etched mark that goes perfectly straight down.
Pull out my short sword. It doesn't go through, right? It's
It
just
doesn't go through about half a centimeter.
Who's looking pretty bad? You are. Who's looking?
I have 37% health.
Okay.
She looks blooded.
She looks more fucked up than I do then.
So I was laying on the ground.
So I'm gonna cast healing spirit. I'm gonna cast healing spirit on you.
Oh, thank you.
It doesn't go on to you specifically. The healing spirit pops up.
Pops up in one place, which technically
guys
we're all
are
really,
actually-
really close. So I'm gonna put it in the middle of us, and it kind of like has all of us in it. But I don't. It says
What does the
or.
spell look like?
It says or. So my spell looks like a crow at first, and then basically goes into a like bubble. Like he kind of just goes, and all of his feathers turn into a bubble around us. And then
I feel like it would feel warm.
it said, yeah, fuck yeah.
Like a blanket.
It says, until the spell ends, whatever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 hit points to that creature. No action required. The spirit can't heal constructs or undead. As a bonus action on your turn, you can move the spirit up to 30 feet to a space you can see. So I don't know if that means it heals one person or everybody.
Each person who walks through it.
Okay, so if we're all in it...
Yeah, so it's only a 5-foot square, but the way it's cannon and head is people are sitting around it. So literally everybody. Because otherwise it's just a conga line of people walking through
Okay,
it.
so I wanted to be...
It's a really good spell. Everybody gets to heal for 60 10s.
Okay, 60 10s, guys.
I lied.
No.
10d6s.
10d6s?
She rolls, everybody heals.
Oh, okay.
Right, because it lasts for a minute?
Yes.
So roll that twice and then roll 2. Ooh, good rolls. 15. Ooh, shit. Plus 16, 31.
And then one
Just
more.
2.
No, one more. Because these were 4. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Everyone heals 33.
Yay!
I'm good.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm all healed.
I'll take 2. So that means you should be healed up too, right, Kayla?
Yes.
Dope.
Yeah, anybody around that 5 foot is good.
It's basically just you 3. I assume me and Buck are just like,
Are you close enough?
I don't need heals.
Okay. Yeah, we've got the most fucked up, so.
Yeah.
You definitely did. Oh, sure.
Are you guys feeling better? I feel better.
Hey, that
Great.
other hallway? There's like the 4 is not there.
That one that I flew through?
The one on the other side.
Shit.
There's no 4. So
I jump up from the ground feeling refreshed.
keep that in mind. You got a minute.
I,
You got a
donning
minute,
my
breather.
new neckerchief, also stand up, and I want to talk to your crow and just tell him, like, because I have, what's it called?
The raven.
Yeah, your raven.
Raven. That's the raven.
I can speech of the woods, so I can communicate to him with gestures and be like, "You did fucking awesome, thank you."
He's over here like, oh, I know I did, bitch. I'm the greatest ever. Yeah, I'm strutting. I saved this.
I like to give
I
him like
saved
a
this
little
stupid
high
human's
five.
This stupid human's life is picking up fleece in the hair.
I give him a little high five. He gives me a little feather tap. Okay, and then
So that was fucked up. What do you guys want to do now?
I understand if you want to turn around.
No, but I
This
want
is
more
a
than
bit
that
too
axe.
dangerous. Unless we want to keep going.
Danger. I'm holding the coin in this hand. Nothing's really even happening.
What do we even do with the shiny?
Grab it
from
I'm
you.
looking at
Don't let
both
go.
of you with such like smug.
I'm starting to beg in your hand.
That's how you get fish.
That's how you get. You're gonna have to work harder than that.
Well, you said that there's.
Because I helped
A trap
defeat
that
that
way.
threat. I didn't say there was a trap.
Whatever. You
It's
said there was a
just
floor.
There's not a floor.
Okay, that. You said
There's not a floor here.
So if you want to dot that area,
I don't know exactly where it is.
It's right there.
Yeah, but I don't know
Right
where
there.
it ends. That's what I'm saying.
Yep, that's the one thing
Oh.
you don't know.
Yeah.
So you know it starts there.
So I'm gonna go check that door. Unless you guys want to check
I'm going with you.
Don't look up.
Don't. I'm not looking up anymore for this whole freaking trip.
Or down.
Or
The
down.
rule is set down.
Does anyone have a light source so I can see?
Produce fire.
I pull out a torch,
Flame.
like a
Pull
real
out the
torch.
magic torch.
Flame.
You have a magic torch?
I took the ones from the beginning, remember?
You have a stick?
I was like looking at mine.
He points to Grunge.
Oh, sorry.
Trey?
No.
Anyone else need it?
I'll take the torch. Gets a hold
I'm
of
just gonna hold on to
We
this.
should eat it. We should dark fish it.
Yeah.
it. I'll look into this next room.
I put mine back in my pocket. I'm good.
I'm gonna.
Just a whole light now covering this big area. As you see these creatures, their
You bring
heads
me over this
just
way.
chopped in pieces or in half.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the
One's got a solid puncture wound through it.
I'm following.
Damn, that's cool.
I say the false floor starts here. I don't know where it stops.
Roll a perception with advantage.
Because I can't trip.
15.
It's not bad.
When you
2d6,
arrive to this
ain't
area,
bad.
there's no
Ain't bad.
with the
Ain't bad.
illumination
Ain't bad.
assisting from Ka, you see between where Grunge pointed out the trap. There's some
being
worn out
recorded.
stone. Looks like people have been here
Got it being
before.
recorded.
And then there's this immediate shift.
And they can hear you.
Like new stone has been planted. Like it goes from old stone and immediately to new stone. And then it rounds the corner. As you check it, solid.
So it's like a ledge.
Like your hand goes through it. Like you can't touch it. You feel a drop off on the other side. Solid, drops off. Like it goes from old stone and then this brand new stone, like an illusion.
Like a ghost stone.
Where is this again?
Right where the dots are.
All kinds of old stone, and then the minute it turns into new stone, your hand falls through.
Do I notice this anywhere else within my area?
It goes up ahead and around the corner, but you can't tell anything past
What
it.
about the walls?
Looks normal stones. It's old, rugged.
Really like it.
Tegan, you're entering this next room. This room that is slightly ajar.
I'm checking the handle like as quietly as I can to see if it's locked.
Unlocked.
Does it look like it opens in or out? Like towards me or away from me?
In.
So away from me? I want to kick it in and just charge in.
What the?
You guys were attacked because you didn't take initiative.
Not this
grunge.
guy.
Not grunge.
Is that
So
we
you're
didn't take
thinking-
initiative
Go
or
ahead.
that we took too much fucking initiative?
Tegan, go ahead. Reveal the map.
Two of them.
You kick open the door. The door up against the wall.
What's the fire?
This room was completely bare,
Chicken.
save for a carved divot wall on the far end, on the outside. 8 slotted blades are in this circle. Point toward the middle. In the middle, a large gold coin is placed there, same size and width as the silver one that you had.
So like it has the same markings?
Yes.
Is a coin in here?
I'm not touching any more coins.
Alright, I got this on fast.
Wait.
Fast and strong.
Wait.
Real fast, real strong.
I really don't fucking have anything that would help.
Run in.
Alright. Yeah, you're already in the room. You're in the
I waited!
Butthole.
Yeah.
I counted!
You're in the middle of the room. Make it to the other side. You see the blades pointed inward. You can see some hints of blood on the outside, like on the tips of the blade. Like you grab it. The door behind slams shut. You look behind you as the door completely. There's no handle on this side. You turn around. You see the blades slowly close. You hear the ceiling.
Oh no!
Let's open that fucking door.
No.
Thunderclap. No, wait. Thunder wave.
So since I was turning around and strutting away, did I see how the door closed?
No. You're not sure how the door closed.
Okay.
It just somehow closed. Maybe a magical means or maybe some type of contraption maybe hidden in the wall. You'd have to look into it.
Okay. Okay. I want to attack the blades.
Okay. Go ahead. Roll me an attack.
I'm gonna rage.
Okay.
And
That's a good move. That's a good move right there.
so
Rage at them blades, yo.
A pro gamer move.
Rage against the
biz.
machine.
Reckless Great Weapon Master.
It's true.
It's true. That's a 21 total to hit.
Old mechanic machine. Holy shit.
26 damage.
26.
Fuck. Come on, blades, break.
You take your great axe and you swing as hard as you can. Boom! You cause some dent and some damage to it, severe, but it wasn't enough.
Oh, second attack.
Second attack.
I get 2 of these. Reckless Great Weapon Master.
Okay. You put all your power.
Oh, yeah.
You put all your power into it as you rear back and as hard as you can. You shatter the swords.
All of them?
Most of them.
I just want to
That's
see how much
6
damage I would have done.
Yeah. Doesn't count as speed box yet.
15.
What?
Hey, let me just see what you got on the my thing here
35.
too. Disembowel.
10 is 45.
7.
6 is 51 damage, Shay.
Oh yeah, those swords shatter. 6 out of the 8, 100% shatter.
Nice.
Oh shit. Oh god. Oh, you shattered her.
Yeah, I'm tough. No big deal.
She shattered.
So since nobody's in the room, I'm like super ecstatic. I'm like, fuck yeah, I knew I'm awesome.
Yeah.
This is
Nobody's here to see it.
Over on the outside of the door, you see that door shut. Just.
I am going, like I said, fucking thunder wave. Bah!
Another thunder wave.
No, it's a thunder wave, not a thunderclap.
Oh, you're right.
Meanwhile, I'm going, should have touched the floor.
Should have touched the coin.
Told you. I told you.
You don't even know that there's a coin in here.
You were looking at this fake trap because you were like, what's going on with the blocks and the. Why'd the
Now
door
I'm
shut?
not even going to tell you about it.
Rude.
I need another D8. Do you got one?
Yep. That's only 2?
Yeah. 13 damage.
13 damage. All right. You see thunder wave as it's loud, powerful. You see some of the thunder, the repercussions like the sound as there's some dents kind of open up into it, but it's not enough to open it completely.
Dents or like cracking?
Cracking impacts of the wood have begun to warp, and the sound just.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn back to them and be like, I need help. And then that's the end of my go.
Tina, what are we doing?
What do I see on the inside?
Nothing's changed except the opening area where you had the coin.
I take the silver coin.
Okay. You put the silver coin into the spot. Ceiling continues to decrease. You put the gold coin back in. The ceiling continues to fall.
Charging that door.
Yeah. There is no handle on this side, and you know it opens this way.
I assume doing those were my actions.
Mm-hmm.
So.
What are you guys doing?
I'm waiting for them to help me.
Is it locked on our end?
She's up here thunder waving. She just walks
Is
up.
there a lock on it?
Right. Can I walk up and see if it's locked?
Yes, when you go into it, locked.
Is there a lockpick area I can use?
Yes, you can.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up my watch.
I tried a thunder wave. And
Go
she's
ahead.
like,
Use your thieves
logistics.
tools. So you're proficient into it. You get your dexterity modifier
He is in
added to
trouble.
it. So
Just beat that door
proficient,
down.
X-Mod, so I think a plus.
What are you doing,
6.
man?
All right, go ahead.
Are you proficient or double proficient?
She's normal proficient.
Normal.
Normie.
Normal.
Just normal. So whatever the red one is.
Okay, 10.
You start messing with it. Whatever's going on here, they put some extra oomph into this door. Like looking at it, there looks to be some magical components to it, keeping it really reinforced and locked.
Okay, so it doesn't break.
No, it doesn't break.
You use healing.
Nothing.
Okay, pocket that bitch.
Oh, I did. Thank you.
Did you
You
pick
also
up your
used produce flame a few times.
I would assume so.
But cantrips
Got
don't
the
have
things.
Yes.
Okay. I
That's what
just remembered that.
Scooby-Doo
I like how you protected yourself because you knew I
I
was
knew
going to
you
go
would.
for it.
I didn't know.
I have a ooh.
I'm swinging.
Swinging?
Yep.
I love my dad.
Strength,
On-
strength check.
Strength, just a straight strength check?
Just a straight
Am I
strength.
still raging because I've been
Yeah.
attacking? Okay.
I really don't have any strength. I don't know how I can be helpful here.
It's just a strength check?
Mm-hmm.
It's 11.
11. You put a lot of power into it. Boom! You shoulder check it. You're attacking it. It's not giving any away.
Can I run back and borrow Buck's hammer? Axe?
Sure. No.
They were
You,
swinging very
let's see here. 5, 10,
Right down your
15,
abilities.
20, 25, 30.
I have 35, I think.
Two
No.
more skills.
Okay, and he's currently at the door. This other door.
This-
Yeah.
Where?
Keep going, keep going. Toward me, right there.
Why is he here?
Because he told you guys he was going to check this door.
Oh.
So you can
Alright,
get there.
fair.
Using your dash action, you do make it to him.
What about our bonus action?
Hi, Mr. Buck.
Yeah, dash.
Okay.
Can I even tell him? Can I just take it from him?
You can most certainly try. It's in his hand at all times.
Let me borrow this.
Why? What's wrong now?
Grudge is stuck, and you can't get through that hallway. No time for questions. Gimme.
Gimme.
Alright.
I love her
I do agree.
initiative. Like, just like,
You feel
fuck
like
it.
he's 12 pounds away. Now, you start bringing it back. Let's see. You get where the raven is.
Okay.
Alright.
I'll make it there.
Kelly, you doing anything? Claw, you doing anything?
I'm going to go ahead and
Can I take the axe from her?
You can if you want.
produce flame on that
I'm gonna
motherfucker.
Take
the
this, go
axe.
smash that
I'm
door.
gonna take your axe.
I'm also flaming that shit. So, what do I need to do to produce flame?
Alright, Kelly, you're grabbing the door. You're grabbing the axe and you're going over there. What are you
Yes.
going to do with the axe?
I'm going to hit the door with the axe.
Alright, you are not proficient with said axe, so.
Nope. But I'm gonna do it.
And it uses your strength modifier. What's your strength
Okay.
modifier?
Hold on.
God, I can't get you up there.
Sorry.
2d8. 1.
So you get a d20 plus 1.
Okay.
I believe in you.
Oh shit, 3.
Almost like it really didn't do anything to the
15.
door.
Fuck!
You hit the door.
Okay.
Roll damage. It's a d12.
I'm not there.
Plus
I believe
strength.
in you.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
No, Rhea.
7 plus the modifier.
Yep, 7 plus
8.
1. So all your after the produced flame hits the door, you stick it in the door, but it's not enough. Like you need more power into it. Tegan, what are you doing?
I'm trying to fucking break it open again. Ooh, that's a good one. 23.
23. You shoulder it hard, all your power into it. The door pushes back about an inch. Like when you make the impact, the door pushes toward you an inch. Like you can hear on your side, like the hinges off center as you see the components now on the side of the door. As an odd, weird rigging system set up in the hinges as it goes into the stone wall. Probably back to the original spot where you removed the coin.
So I know basically what that looks like.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run back over here
Okay.
and try to look for something that looks along those lines.
Investigation check.
Oh.
Okay, you three, what are you guys doing?
Every time you say that, you're not good at it.
10. I'm already dead. That's why I said dead.
Yeah.
Thunderclap.
Thunderclap? I was going by rounds, I was just the enhanced time.
okay,
Thunderclap
okay.
again? Okay, go ahead. It has been 4 rounds.
Which is only like less than 30 seconds.
Okay. Can I grab the axe and give it a go? I have nothing
Sure.
else I can do.
Go ahead.
Can I aim for the doorknob
Sure.
and have that little bitch off?
Sure. Go ahead.
When I kiss them, they actually do shit. 8.
Okay, well then I got a
Did you
16.
cast a second?
16, you hit. Go ahead, you roll a d12.
Thunderclap.
Oh, it's 2d8 for Thunderclap?
No, it's Thunderwave.
2d6.
I was talking about last time when you rolled this.
Yes.
So you need to mark another
You
first level
barely chip at the handles, it
No, I
falls
did
short
1.
onto the ground.
And you rolled like 8.
Can
And
I
last turn, what'd you roll?
go again?
No, unfortunately,
No, I
it's
only
an
did the
extra
thunder
attack.
wave
You
the
don't
one
have.
time.
Okay.
Your turn.
I've done
Call.
thunderclap every other
Switching
time.
turns.
I'll
I
take the
only did
axe from
thunderclap the
you.
one time to try to open the door.
Carl, you use your thunderclap again as more of the wood causing an impact. You now have caused a slight incision into the wood, some cracks that you can actually peer through. Tegan. Investigation
Can
check,
he
how was
see
that?
through
You want me to
those
roll
cracks?
again? I rolled for
You
last
like
time.
when you peer through them, you can take note that Grunge is on the other side. Looks like he's finagling with something.
Okay.
You want me to re-roll? I rolled last time when you told me.
Yeah. What'd you on that?
10.
10. Looking at how it's placed, like the finagling of it, it was a 3-part trap. It's a lot of complexities that you don't really understand the whole means of it, but it does give you an odd idea.
I shoved my hand in. I don't.
Okay.
What's the idea?
The odd idea that no matter what you did with the coins, they just wouldn't bend no matter how much power that you put into them. And you might, if the door doesn't open, maybe holding up the ceiling isn't the last option. As you see some blood actually. Now it's going lower.
Closer.
Mm-hmm. At that point, it just hits the top of the door. So busting the door inward is now impossible.
I believe it's raised.
I'm gonna take the axe from her and hit the door where she hit it.
Okay.
In the hole.
Yeah,
Go ahead, roll
Hard.
attack.
real hard.
There any other way,
Except-
honestly.
7 plus
1.
8. You
Playing
hit.
with girls in D&D is more dirty.
Go ahead and 12.
It's because guys are hyper aware. They're like, can't seem like a
Or-
pervert. Girls are like, we're perverts.
We don't give a shit.
We're perverts. It's hot. Who cares?
You keep changing off on who's using the great axe, and it's not really plausible in this case, but constantly switching on who can occupy the door as you grab it finally, all your effort, and you cause an incision, a bigger incision into the door where you can actually fit your hand through it.
What would be the point of doing that?
Do I see a crack on it when I look back at
When
it?
you look back, you see it, the axe hit it again. It's correct.
Well, at least that's your stuff, right?
Yeah, what do you like to do?
What am I gonna
You
do?
can only use 4 spells.
It's my turn.
Yeah, what do you like to do?
Rest.
Take that axe back.
Yeah,
So
take
you
the
can
axe
use-
back.
No more on that.
God damn it!
We did it
Players.
3 to 4
That's all we
times.
have.
It's
Like,
definitely 4
you would have to
first.
let go, object interaction,
No, I mean,
constantly switch bags. Just,
like, how
no.
many I
And she's doing
actually
spells
activate
on
and
this
stuff
door.
during-
You guys are in a 5-foot wide space.
This don't be
You
I don't have
can't.
any.
It's like all 3 of you trying to be right here and trying
Four
to
first.
do your own thing. It's not happening.
I feel like it
You use 4
works.
first.
It
Oh, it
was
is.
working for me.
No, it's not. Why would you
But
do
too
that?
much of
It's
bumping
4,
into
3,
each
and
other,
2.
worrying about hitting each other
So you
is
can
now
use 4
causing a
first level
problem.
spells.
I don't have any spells to use.
I don't have any.
Total, you have 4.
Hey, my lockpicks
Total, you
won't
have
work.
3.
Will my
Total, you
crowbar
have 2.
work?
You've used 1.
Possibly.
You've used
Can I use Hail of Thorns on a door?
You could. I mean, I don't really have much of an effect. Yeah, go ahead if you want to use your crowbar.
I'll try my
But
crowbar.
cantrips I can
All right,
use
go ahead and roll a
non-stop
strength check with
always.
advantage.
Get in the hole.
And I
With
could
advantage?
use
Which advantage? You roll
Thunderwave
both those, you take
again
the better.
another time, but that would count as one of the
first level
4.
spell.
They were both fours.
Well,
You
fours.
can also count.
You jam it in the
Second
crack.
level spell or as a third
It's just
level.
not.
But I could only
You're in a bad
then that
spot.
would mean that I was
You would lose that one.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
I'm
Grudge.
I'm figuring it out.
trying.
Yep.
Grunge, what are you
Spells
doing?
are so hard.
When I see a crack, I
If
have like
only this
newfound hope,
lazy
and I'm
ass
just like
Minotaur. would-
charging back
Right.
over here, forgetting
Fucking
completely
Minotaur.
about the
Get out there.
Minotaur.
Minotaur,
And I'm just gonna
man.
attack twice.
Buck
Attacking
is
the door?
a dick.
Okay.
Fuck bug.
It's not his fault he's so fucking huge, but Jesus Christ, dude, get your act together.
19
You would
plus.
think by this point Buck would be like, what's taking
2.
them so long?
Yeah.
You're like, all right, I guess I'll
less
make my
than a
way.
minute.
Yeah,
Less than a minute.
been 30 seconds.
You know what?
Fine.
He should just know.
And yet,
should
the
have
ceiling is down here.
So plus reckless. Am I still raging?
Yes.
Okay. So reckless raging. Plus
Goddamn
4
time
is
with
plus
D&D.
16. It's 21 damage.
It is enough as you charge through it, striking with your axe, and it takes the door, busting it in half, forcing it off its hinges. As everyone gets
Pushing
hit,
you guys all.
everyone falls prone by this impact, and you see the ceiling and the inside still slowly start coming down. It's about here. Where we find all.
But we're out in the hallway.
So there's
Yeah,
this
hallway.
You're literally on
big
top of
tentacle
me.
monster that started fighting me, and then after I killed him, he started dropping the ceiling on me.
I don't believe you.
Why not?
I feel like we're like in
You're
like
not
a
sticky.
sitcom where we're all on the floor together.
You are not covered with anything. I have this shit around my throat.
I didn't let it get around me.
Like some
Obviously.
anime where we're all looking at the door.
Can you get off of me?
Hand on face as I push myself.
Everyone's
Crawl over all of you.
It's Carl's face, Rhea's face, Maylee's face, fucking Shay's face.
I do the thing where I just like over him. I don't push down, but I just like over him.
But he pecks your hand.
That's fine.
Just this
I'll
bird,
take the point.
the bird neck thing.
Yeah.
Squeeze.
I'm also punching you. You fucking asshole.
Oh, also, I found this.
Is it?
Shiny!
It's gold.
That's silver. Get this.
Gold.
Ready for a magic trick? I throw him down. I don't throw him.
Disappear.
Magic.
I love that you have to specify. No, I don't. No, I don't.
I'm gonna pick up Buck's axe.
Alright.
Give me one. I just want one. They're so pretty.
Now people do that thing. I'm doing that with the coins.
You guys
I can't even reach this high. I'm like 6'4".
You guys collect your bearings and you make it back to the main hall. You find Buck there with a torch, and you see part of his skin has been severely singed, like his left arm, completely encased in burned hard.
He had some shit happen too, apparently.
Yeah, he's sitting down waiting.
It's just wait. I got burnt with this.
What was the problem?
What happened to you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
He opens the door and you see this room. It looks like there's this black dark, yeah, you can reveal it. This black charcoal-like room. There's a chest that has been opened with a crossbow hanging right above it, and another one on the right side of the room. The chest was trapped. It encased me in fire, but I got out
Us too.
with this, and it shows him a copper one.
Well, mine are worth more.
Why are there three?
Hey Buck, I'll trade you his axe.
I feel like you're gonna give me the axe either
Can I
way.
just have one?
You have that copper one.
She's
I'm
gonna
a
get the
Charlotte
copper
fan. I
one.
can
Just give me
convince
the
him.
silver. You can keep
Go ahead.
this one. That's right.
Try to convince him.
How do I do it? I'm gonna roll.
Persuasion check.
Just like a little crow, just like...
Shit, is the gold one bend at all?
Mm-mm. Not at all.
Shay, I tried to
Nine.
insert the one coin into the slot on the first coin.
Nothing. It just doesn't fit. There's a difference in
You
life.
guys see that come across my
Nine.
face?
You try to give him a puppy eyes, and he looks down at you and is looking at you straight forward at face value.
We'll use them when we need to use them.
May I have my axe, please?
Where are you gonna hold it?
I have a
Throw
backpack.
it down the hallway. Go get it! Son of a bitch.
You're not using it
I'm just
anyways.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I won't do that. I pout and give it to him.
So
This is
Buck,
actually
I'm kind of the
nice, yeah.
keeper of the coins. If you just want me to hold on to that one,
Don't give it to him. He'll
he's
never give it
not.
back.
I have 2 of the coins. We agreed to this before.
Nobody agreed to anything.
I was there.
You just picked
Alright,
them up.
just
I
'cause
mean,
they didn't
nobody
show.
has.
I'm trying to slap him with my little.
I don't have a backpack, so.
No!
Thank you.
He's got. Everyone is spoilers!
Buck's
Like-
that's what it is.
Oh, wait, I can fly. I can grab it.
You know,
I'm gonna fly and grab
maybe
it.
when we were back there and you guys were getting all
I'm
tentacled,
flying, grab
we
the
were getting
cup.
a little tentacled.
I'm flying and grab the cup
20.
before you can
20 versus each other.
Fucking damn it, I'm
a
gonna
love
lose.
story.
Come on. I just want this copper fucking coin. Can you hook me up, please?
Gay, Minotaur, love story. Woo!
Just naturals?
Just naturals.
Oh, what'd you roll?
13.
19!
You try, but you are not quick enough.
You gotta be quicker than that.
Bridget
He
will
looks-
remember this.
He looks
Fine.
around
Remember the
everyone.
last things you're supposed to remember?
Shall we continue?
Yes.
Yeah, these are safe now.
I'm so mad at Buck.
Good job on that trap. I beat my trap.
I beat my trap too.
Yeah, but you look a little hot.
You were crying.
When did she see that?
I could see it through the little hole.
That didn't happen. That definitely did not happen.
He looks at you and goes, mine made my,
I raised my wing up to you guys, and I'm like, he was crying.
my trap made me angry. As you hear this,
Like Hulk.
like an odd cracking noise, as this head of a gargoyle on the other side of the door just falls on the ground. Just in pieces, like broken almost to its point. Just on laying there.
Holy shit, Buck.
Yeah, I had to fight a strong thing too, and I just start walking away.
I like put my hand up. He was crying.
Shall we continue this?
That's a real bro right there. Okay, lady.
Did I say I was a lady?
There you go. Assuming genders.
No. Lady is just a
Can
proper
I
term for anybody
Stealth
who's...
this area.
Sexist.
As you can.
Yeah, I could have talked my...
No.
Just not
Fucking sexist.
Well, you first, so...
15.
Alright, 15. You start moving down the pathway.
Excuse me.
Okay. Whatever your guys'
What's
pecking
Shay
order is
doing?
on Rhea's shoulders.
Oh, yeah,
Checking
she's
shit
following us.
Oh, Shay's a girl?
She's
It is a pretty
following
feminine
us.
It sucks, but
Oh,
You know what?
Shay.
She's calling it a she and a he.
So I made it
It's a
through this
they.
corner?
Oh, okay, alright.
Yeah.
That's fair. It's 2020. That can happen.
Do I notice any of the bricks?
perception check.
They're gender fluid. They swap.
Yeah.
14.
To answer your question, yes, you do notice that there are a lot of bricks, yes, and stonework.
I meant the different kind of bricks.
Nothing too out of ordinary. They all look the same.
The new-
They have
The
an
new
old.
bricks, so are they all old?
You're not. If you're looking for that distinct difference, you're not seeing it. As you
That
continue to
doesn't
look,
mean it's not there.
doesn't mean maybe you didn't have the right perception on it. You had a light source in the last one, but you don't have a light source right now.
Can I pull out my torch and do it again?
Of course. Go ahead.
It's out.
Oh, that's much better. 23.
You pull out your light source and let your eyes adjust. Nothing.
It's bad.
It's like the bricks seem to coexist with one another. They have the same color complexion with it, so it seems normal.
Okay. Oh, I should probably tell you guys.
You don't have to.
No, but I noticed back there at that trap that you showed me, trap area, that place.
With the ceiling.
Yeah. That the bricks were different.
No, the
So you
floor.
think the ceiling's
The
coming
floor.
down.
The hallway.
The floor.
The floor, where you almost fell.
Right there.
Then why'd
with
you
the-
say yes to the ceiling?
Cause
I
she was-
didn't know what you were talking about. I
I
thought
was talking to you
you meant
in a
the
conversation.
area. Okay, moving on. Watch your step. If it looks fresh, it's not safe.
You find a door at the end of your path.
What's the
I thought myself.
pecking order? Yeah, that's why I was asking.
Ha ha. Pecking.
See,
is
you're the
reversed.
closest. How would you like the pecking order? How do you guys want to be put on the map?
Birder.
Buck is last.
Yeah, Buck is last.
He's slow and big.
I'll go next if everybody else is hesitating.
I will go.
Her.
No, I push you to the front.
Me?
No, her.
Her?
All right,
You haven't been doing
I'll go.
enough. Get up there with her.
I'll go. I'm going. With my bird.
You've just been sitting back here, letting your bird
Is
do
he
all your
not
heavy
big as
lifting.
this?
You have to be a part of this team to show you can pull your own weight.
It takes slow.
Yeah, Kyla.
Yeah,
Just kidding.
I find a door.
Shay is what?
Ray?
Rhea.
Yeah, I knew your name.
Rhea.
Shay is on top of it
Yeah.
today, though.
Is it open?
Yes.
It is unlocked, yes.
Yeah, I got it. I got there eventually. That's all that matters.
Can I stealthily, that's a word, open it and
Stealthily sword.
Quietly.
Sure, go ahead. Well, your stealth, you haven't broke your stealth yet, so you're still at 15.
Okay. Because I don't want to go barging in.
This room was oddly shaped in its design. As you look into it, there are two pillars, a chair in a corner,
Are you checking?
Yeah.
and you take note
I was
of
grabbing my
a
phone, but I hate to leave it on the track.
arcane circle in the middle of the room. Maybe 4 feet, maybe 5 feet in its overall dimensions.
Do I know anything about the circle?
Knowledge Arcana. 21. Looking at it, you can tell that it's conjuration magic. It looks to be a teleportation to another location. But you're unsure where the exact location is.
So is that teleport looking,
I'm wrong.
seeing on the ground?
You tried though. Meanwhile, I just said I don't
said
know.
it.
What are the other?
There's pillars. There's a
Okay,
chair.
there's your pillars.
I thought that was.
Do I notice any
place.
traps?
Perception.
Did you tell me name?
21.
There's nothing in this room. You check the door first. There, the hinges clean. Top of the rail
Like
clean. Door normal. Pillars, nothing wrapped around them or on them. The chair itself looks to be worn and
I read it on
nearly
Tribe the other day.
broken, brittle
It's
in its
like
craft,
random fun
probably because
facts.
of age. But there's
Got it.
nothing in the rooms for traps. There's no holes, no extra divots. You look above you, nothing. Nothing's given off.
Wow.
I didn't have a choice on that one. I'm gonna slowly enter.
Alright.
Slowly,
Slow.
carefully, easing into the door ever so slightly.
Some might say teasingly.
Step
Just-
in, step out on the Just jump in.
And then all at once! Alright, we're okay. So, you're next, yeah?
All right, yeah, I'm just gonna go in.
Just no
I'm
slow.
just, yeah, no. I want to go up to the thing, actually.
This thing?
Yeah. I want to check that out.
Knowledge Arcana.
I told you it looked like a
We don't
transportation
have an
thingy.
arcane caster. I just realized that.
Yeah.
Magic circle, you have no idea what the hell it is.
Hmm.
A lot of gibberish and unknown
Except for what I
aspects and
told you.
quality. But she did mention it.
Okay.
I follow.
Is this just like a wall?
Yeah, it's just a wall.
Carefully, fluffily, making little noises, very, very worried and anxious at this point because we have dealt with already a lot of shit in a short span. So I'm like,
I don't know what this is, but that's where I'm going.
Chair.
I'm going to
Chair.
sit down. I'm tired.
Is a brittle chair.
I'm
Not a lot of weight can be put on it. Maybe 50
plop
pounds.
down.
You plop down. Surprisingly, it's holding you.
What?
Yeah.
put me right there.
Surprisingly.
Just I need to break something.
God damn
Did
it.
you break it?
No, it held me.
Is there anything of value in the room?
Anything
Probably the
shiny?
things on your persons.
Anything shiny?
The things on your persons.
So there's a wall there and the like.
We have 3 parts of a wall. We have 2 pillars. We have a chair that is now supporting a tired grunge, and some type of arcane circle that Melee has mentioned that it looks to be a teleportation circle to somewhere else.
I'm scared to go on the teleportation
I'm
circle.
scared of this entire place.
It's very scary.
We've been. Can I check the wall? Is there anything going on there? That wall?
From your perception check, it just looks like a normal stonework wall. Aged, it's old. Slight musty smell in here.
Musty. I want to start beating this chair against the wall.
Yeah, like,
It should not be able to hold
you
me.
grab the chair and it just
It's
connects
magical.
to the wall whole thing fall apart. Just. And now you have no chair anymore.
So I thought that was going to help with us, the room, and figure it out.
Can we tell if the circle's active or working at all?
Can I throw a piece of the chair in the circle?
Throw the piece of the chair in the circle. It looks like it has a different activation
I step
process.
in to grab it.
You step in to grab the chair. Go back. No. You step in to grab the chair. Gone.
God damn it!
Grunge. He went to step in to grab the chair to try it again.
Where did he go?
No one knows. Except Grunge.
I just sit there on the floor, just
Wait,
like
he has all
rocking back and forth.
All the coins.
He has all of them! All the shinies!
He
Oh, fucking
stepped
Christ!
on it.
I face palmed so hard.
That's what I'm doing on the floor. I'm just like, oh my god. Oh my god, why?
Alright, let's risk it for the bit.
I kind of want to.
I touch it.
Help me up.
I'm gonna step on
Did
it.
you do it?
Wait,
Everyone-
I went.
Step on
Shay
it like
is on my
BBS coming.
shoulder as I step on it.
Alright. Everyone eventually begins to step onto it. Grunge, you find yourself in a small room of 15 foot by 15. And in one corner, from where you activate the transport, you see in the opposite end of the corner another teleportation circle and 6 more signs around it. And a light source in both 2 corners, the opposite corners, producing enough light. Looks to be magical in nature, because how could torchlight survive in a room with no doors?
Fuck.
That's weird.
I just like jump up and down and like try to get it to activate again.
you jump up
Step
and
on, step off.
you jump up on it just having no luck.
Maybe it's the clap on. Clap on, clap on.
I guess I'm gonna head up to the sign furthest to the left.
All right, you start going for the
Club
signs.
in hand.
There seems to be a weird delay in this process, but boop, you appear,
Oh,
and then boop, you appear, and then everyone just starts appearing.
Do I hear them appear behind me?
You do. It even makes with a weird noise like. And you see an axe.
It's not. It's the club. It's the piece of chair.
can I duck?
Well,
Well, I guess it's an attack.
he has to make an attack roll.
All right. Well, I'm not proficient. Ooh. Does a 20 hit?
I don't know. What am I?
What's your AC?
It's your AC. Yeah, it hits. Go ahead and roll damage. It's a makeshift
Wow!
club. D4.
Plus what?
Fucker.
Strength. Mod.
Did you knock me out or something?
You might. No.
6.
Doesn't count. It's not in your box.
5.
Oh, it's a little better.
It's a little better.
At least mine.
Yeah, you hit the teleport as you look in front of you as something scares Grunge as he turns around and you see this club come after you. Luckily for you, you have an ability called Uncanny Dodge, and as a reaction, if you see the attack coming, you can cut the damage in half. So half of 5 is 2.5, round down 2. So you take 2 points of bludgeoning damage as you try to dodge out of the way, and part of it nicks you.
God damn it, Grunge!
I'm sorry. The last time there was a noise behind me, the ceiling almost killed me.
That hurt.
Should have been looking forward, not up.
You know what? Let's go. We'll fight right now, Grunge.
No! No!
I take my armor
Children!
off.
Let's start flexing. Limber up.
Yeah,
I start beating my wings. Stop it!
I'll give you 2 free
Stop
hits.
it!
I'll give you 2 free
Fork
hits.
is going
We're
down.
here to get the shinies! Stop fighting!
This is important.
This is important.
We'll settle this later.
In
Was.
blood.
Start putting my armor back on.
Wait till we get out of at least such a tiny fucking room. Jesus fucking Christ!
She started this.
What? You
I
threw a club
take
at
my
me.
Well, I
wing.
apologize.
I just take my wing and
It
cover
was a
his face.
shitty apology.
Yeah, you should be. I just take my wing and cover his
The
face.
signs before you threw your makeshift club read, "Last chance. Don't do it. Turn back while you can. You're going to die. The portal is a one-way. 3 coins needed to get through."
pull out 3 gold coins from my belt pouch.
Okay.
I'll pay for the passage.
I don't think that's the coins they fucking mean.
Pull out 3 silver coins from my belt.
No! Those ones!
The big.
These aren't even coins. They're
They're-
frisbees.
Fucking coins!
They're big coins.
Ah!
Okay, how much is this worth?
A lot of fucking money! Just put them on the teleporter!
Possibly more of these coins?
No.
No.
Well, they're not gonna be worth anything if we don't get out.
So what, I just hold on to them and step in the portal?
Well, take us with you.
How big is the portal?
Alright, enough for anybody to go through. Just like
So
this one.
let's
All of
all
So it's
stand.
5 foot?
Let's
Yeah.
all stand on the portal first, and then have him stand on it with the fucking shit. Okay. All right. So we're all gonna stand on the portal, then have him walk onto it.
I'm gonna look around the room, see if there's any place to insert coins.
Okay. So yeah, you all.
We're just waiting on the portal.
Yeah, you all go. You all go to the portal, and you all disappear,
Oh,
except Grunge and Buck.
oh fucking shit.
So, boop boop, you find yourself transferring through the portal to a wide room with natural rocky walls and floor. On the far end stood a reinforced wooden door attached to a stone-like tower matched with the surrounding cavern. From the corner, a hulking monster with red fur, its size like a large ape, moves towards you with hostility. Its mouth produced a saliva that dripped past its sharp teeth and tusks. Its large hands were bigger than its own skull. It flies through the air with its arms ready to crush you. Roll initiative.
Roll initiative.
Can I ask a roll to see what it is if I know? 13.
Ray, what'd you get?
I got 11.
Me too, I got a +2.
I guess I gotta wait for my turn to find out what it is.
You get +4.
Oh, well then,
Haley, what'd you get?
15.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm adding things to it?
Yeah, your initiative.
What?
15.
Call, what'd you get?
16.
16.
She gets +4.
You both got 16?
Yeah.
No, I rolled a 13 and got
Yeah,
plus my
Bridget gets
initiative,
+4.
which is 16.
Ooh, Buck got a 1. That's
Aw,
not
poor
good.
Buck. Did Buck go with us?
No, but
for you.
it
Just be
still, well, now that's happening, Tegan and Buck are still in the other room because he
You're
was going to fit in
staring
that portal.
daggers at me and he was asking me a question, so I just
They don't
answered.
fit?
Well, you were saying let's all fit on the portal, and you all three, whoom, but he wasn't going to fit. He's big, so he was going to
Gotcha.
try.
Gotcha.
It's okay. It's okay. So,
I didn't bring paper. I didn't write notes.
this creature
Chili?
gets to act first.
But I got an 11.
Paul, what is your AC?
Me?
Yes.
15.
15.
Sir, her name is Ka!
Call. You suffer 11 points of damage plus
Really?
14 points of damage.
Jesus Christ. 25.
So 25. Fucking
It
fuck.
flies through the air with both of its hands as it comes down, attacking you. You feel the impact from both of its fists, nearly crushing your body from the impact. Next up is... With the higher dex between you two? Call.
Call lightning on that bitch.
Okay.
Takes 3d10. Damage on a failed save.
Dex.
Now 20.
Fuck.
Damn.
Fuck. Are you
But it's a
kidding?
spell, so it's half as much on a successful save.
Alright, so what?
Still taking damage.
So still do the 3d10
Correct.
and then do half that. Alright. I just need one. Eight, 10, 11, 11. So
Five.
5 damage.
5 halved. It's already halved.
Yeah, it's already half.
Yeah.
You use call lightning. Cut through the stonework. It Despite its size and its shape, it still moves quickly. Seeing the blast call down, some of it still hits him, almost like it doesn't really affect him, as part of his just radiates off of his red fur.
I'm terrified. And I'm not even like cawing, I'm just making like screeching noises. but like more fearsome, not just like, oh shit, yeah, there we go. The kind of shit, you know, and just probably wet myself. Fuck. Okay, I can't do very well. I guess I would. Can I move under it? Because it just like attacked me, and I'm like, am I prone?
It's large. You're medium.
She's small. Oh, she's medium.
Yeah, she's medium. It's not difficult terrain unless it's not gonna let you move through it. So how does that work?
I was just thinking I would like if it got on top of me, that I would just like.
It was more for flavor wise.
Like flap away. I don't know, flap away underneath it, but maybe just sidestep it instead.
Tell me where you want to move.
Like this way and then that way.
Yeah, you can go ahead.
That's pretty much where I can move if I'm walking.
Okay. Next up, melee.
That hurt. That really.
Do I know what it is?
That was like having a fucking life almost. Yeah.
Knowledge. Arcana.
Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
I'll be in next time. We got this. Just stay back and I'll be fine. Also, it's a concentration spell, so when you take damage, you have to roll.
You've never heard of it,
concentration
but
checks
seen this
when you
creature
take
ever in your entire life.
What's the room
When
look
you
like?
take damage.
It's a natural
take damage, you
cavern.
cast a spell, so.
Except save for this tower that has been jutted and meshed in with the rockwork, revealing the entrance.
So what are these like little loopy doopies?
Stalagmites connecting to stalactites.
Okay. I want to pull out my bow.
Alright.
I want to. Right, it's in front of me.
Why is it
I
bad?
don't know.
Why is it bad?
So will it be terrain, less terrain if I gotta go over her?
We already did the
Mhm.
Witcher song. I don't know what else is catchier.
It's like how much? Thanks.
It'll cost double movement. So going through her, it's 10 feet of movement.
And then I'll be on the other side.
Correct. Which would be 15.
Why? I don't even know where it came from.
25.
We'll never
25.
know.
Right here.
Okay.
Where? Right here?
No, one right there.
Right here?
It does provoke an attack of opportunity. Because you're out of its threatened area, so you're moving out of it. And you can use a bonus action to disengage.
Yeah.
Alright, go ahead then.
I suppose.
And then I can attack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Ooh, 24?
You hit. You are adding sneak attack to this damage
Okay.
because you have an ally within 5 feet of him.
Good catch.
Thanks. Ally. So 14 plus 3, 17.
17?
Uh-huh.
Good numbers right there. Solid. You find a weak point as you move to his side. As he's trying to focus on the bird, you find it right underneath his heart, stabbing at I'm looking at you.
Oh my god.
Rhea.
Am I too close to use my bow?
Nope.
Alright. I'm gonna use my bow.
Okay.
Ten,
Plus.
7, 9.
Hit.
Brody.
8.
Good. Second attack.
14
Plus.
plus 9. 24.
Hit.
Oh, look at that.
11.
11. So 8 plus 11. 19.
Mm-hmm. Wait, can I move around her?
You can. It'll cause an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
You do it? Or
Yep.
just stand there.
Wait, how far can I
You can move 30 feet.
Okay. doesn't matter.
You try to run around the outside as it's focusing on melee, sees you try to get by, it raises fist, catches the back end of you. You take 14 points of damage.
Holy.
Damn.
She's like, ain't no thing. I ain't worried about it. She's worried. She's worried.
Your turn.
Do I see anything for coins?
Like you let them do the beginning of the gathering of the portal. As they start going around, you look around for anything on coins. Before you know it, they're all disappeared through it.
Well, damn it.
Yeah. And you go through it like, oh shucks, guys, and you look up and you see this behemoth like ape, something unnatural that you've never seen in this world, as it starts swinging and attacking with reckless
Is that
abandon.
looking a little battered?
Oh yeah.
You would have been hit, right? Okay, so was it my action to look for a coin slot?
Nope.
Okay, cool. I want to run up to this point right here.
Right, yeah.
I looked this up, but then I forgot the range. I'm pretty sure it's 10 feet. I'm going to enter my rage. When I do so, you guys see this kind of frost spread out from me, and I kind of get coated in this like thin layer of frost, and as it reaches to you guys, it also starts to coat you as well. It's very cold, but yeah, within 10 feet. So you two also get coated in like ice, and you feel it kind of numbs the pain that you're already feeling a little bit. You guys each gain 3 temporary hit points. And then that's my bonus and my move. I still get my action.
Mm-hmm.
Alright,
Temporary? It's temporary.
I'm going to recklessly swing on this fool.
So I would just put like a little +3 or whatever next to it for now.
Yeah.
Recklessly, great weapon master, Shay.
Okay.
Does a 13 hit?
No.
Okay. Attacking again. Does a 13 hit?
No. You swing it all down and it moves aside. No, it hits its body and you feel its thick hide.
Oh, fuck, that was too much. Does a 13 hit? Does a 13 hit?
Does a
He has advantage.
23? Does a 23 hit?
It does.
Gotcha. Does
Son of a
a
beast.
not 20 hit?
Yeah, it does.
It does. Okay, my third attack.
Yeah, if you roll 4 times.
I said my third. Not 20.
That hits.
That's,
You had 2 in a row?
Well, I get advantage, so my chances of getting a net
He critted me
20 are
twice?
crit- Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. Fun.
Fine. More like fuck.
what am I using?
Bent you over, no lube or nothing, huh?
Tegan, I need you to make
Spit on
a
it.
Constitution saving throw.
That's it.
Not even.
No, not even. He was like, I hope you're wet,
He
bitch.
thought about it. Said, nah.
16.
16, good.
It's gonna feel better this way. You're fucked up.
Tegan, please make me another con saving throw.
14.
Okay, that one, unfortunate. But,
I can't believe he critted me twice.
dude, yeah,
That's gonna suck.
That was pretty fucking ridiculous.
Pretty harsh. Pretty harsh. It's okay. We can
Nope.
come back. We
Actually,
got this.
from understanding the rules here, you have passed both of them. So, Tegan, you suffer 14 damage on the first one, cuts it in half because you're raging, right?
Yep.
7 damage. Second attack, you are suffering 15 damage, cut that in half.
7.
Then finally,
The cards. Oh.
that's hard.
Especially when you're killing your players, Shay.
18 damage, cut in half. So, with these, it's called crushed intestines and kidney piercing. Normal damage, and the target exhausted by 2 stages. DC 15 con save to pass.
So I passed it.
Followed by kidney piercing. Double damage, and the target is poisoned for 2d4 rounds. Con saving throw negates.
You're so lucky.
He passed it.
I'm good.
He
I'm
goes.
built around combat.
Not the fact that your own attacks have caused the opening, but he himself is reckless, and he does not care as he puts all force into it. He takes his hand after the first swipe, bats your body in one direction, and you feel the impact of its gorilla-like strike as your body flings toward the ceiling right here in the intestine area as it goes upwards. One of the stalactites pierces through your backside as you fall down, standing back up. Thus all that damage. But the rage still holds as you grit your teeth and stand back up in more furiosity and anger.
Yeah, all that.
We. That time, Buck. Just kidding.
I would like to reckless.
Yeah, Buck, let's do this. We got it.
I believe in you.
Oof. Low rolls. He goes through the portal as he squeezes through, and you can see some of the stonework bust as he pushes forward, his horns leading the way this time as he gores the opponent. Gonna make a strength save. Not one.
Ooh. And prone.
And prone. Falls backwards and landing. Distracted, wasn't expecting a giant Minotaur to come busting through, but he is still alive. As you hear, as you see this rage enact through Buck's face. That is a new round. Started off with.
Here you go. He's prone?
He's prone.
Fuck that bitch.
I appreciate the restraint there. I heard what you almost said.
Is that what he really is?
Oh, okay. So I'm going to. All right, let's just do call lightning. It's easier that way.
How long is this +3 heal thing?
You hold on to it until you lose it. So, like, it'll take 3 and then it's gone.
Okay.
Yeah, it doesn't stay any longer after it's used.
Dex save DC.
15?
Alright, he fails.
Ooh, full damage. Good rolls. Alright rolls. That's good. That's good.
A 7.
10. That's 0 to 10.
Oh, okay. Cool. Tight. Okay, 17.
17 cut in
Damage.
17 half is.
Why is it heft?
I mentioned it before. It's almost like the lightning rolls off
Oh,
of his
yeah,
fur.
that's right. He's, God damn it.
8.
That's why I didn't want to do it.
I don't know what happened.
I knew it, like, deep in my brain, but I couldn't remember.
There's a reason I need to stop.
It's like, fuck, this is not what I need to do, but okay.
Anything else?
You don't have to
Colin?
cast Call Lightning again. It's just still up from last turn.
Yeah, it's still up. Again, the lightning strikes. This time you shift it over. It strikes his body as he's not able to evade it, but he still is alive. The lightning seems to discharge outward, away from himself.
Discharge.
Would I be able to tell that this is immunity to lightning?
Not immunity. He's still suffering from it, but
Okay, not
his
immunity,
body's
but like
able to repel most of it. He has a resistance to it.
So I would be able to tell that from that? Yeah.
For certain this time.
Okay. I would let the group know that he is resistant to lightning. Lightning doesn't do shit!
Oh, this axe is. You gave this back. That's what
Next
I'm trying
up.
to say.
Me!
I did.
Melee.
Yeah, so this is still up. It lasts for 10 minutes. Each turn, each round on your turn, you can just be like lightning again, lightning again, lightning again.
Do I have a quick shot?
Wasn't that Tenacious D?
You have a you have a spell. I'm sorry, you have a sniper.
See?
Remember?
Sharpshooter?
Sharpshooter. So it doesn't matter if somebody's in front of you as long as they don't have full cover. You can still get past it.
Okay.
Normally you would get disadvantage on this, but he used reckless, so you get advantage. Problem is, it just becomes normal.
Okay. Well, then I'm just gonna shoot him.
All right, go ahead.
Do I get to sneak because I got people near it?
There's nobody near him.
She's 5 feet away.
So it just becomes normal damage.
Well, that went there.
You get
Not a bad attack, though.
11. 17.
hit.
Said 4 of these, right?
Just one.
Just one of them?
Yeah, because there's no the sneak attack. You have to have somebody an ally next to him.
That's right. 6.
Max
Plus?
damage.
Plus. What do I add again?
Dex mod.
9.
How would you like to do it?
Yay!
He
Oh.
did.
Is he still laying down?
Mm-hmm.
Can I do like a side roll and then just boom?
Okay. You find a break to the right as you make a
Bonk.
quick dive in that direction. He's trying to get back up, and he sees you again. This time you slide on the ground and you draw back your bow. And he looks at you, realizing that he's in impeccable danger as the arrow gets shot, let
Impeccable,
loose,
do you get it?
and the arrow finds its way right into its mouth. Just I'm just trying to claw at its mouth to get inside, and you hear this wet coughing, and it starts choking on its own blood.
Yeah, definitely.
It falls on its knees trying to hold itself up. You guys take note of sulfur in the air as smoke starts rising from his body. He starts coughing more and just starts burning. His body starts incinerating on itself like fire.
I want to back away.
Just encases him as he rises up. Just fire engulfs him completely, and the smell of sulfur
Holy
remains
shit!
in the air. And where he stood, ash.
Damn.
Did you do that?
Like the same? No. I wish.
Scary. Are you chuckling or
No, I'm coming out of my rage. Like, just after getting fucked up.
you're just like sweating dicks? Like,
No, I have cold and so.
oh, okay.
And so do you.
So you're like breathing like.
Yeah, it's definitely coming. Like, you definitely see, like, the big puffs of air.
I didn't like that motherfucker.
This was a tough battle.
Which way do we go?
I assume that door. And he points to it.
This
Tower
one?
over here.
This one?
Yes. Looking toward the door, you see directly in the middle of a 10-foot by 10-foot wide door is 3 disc-like coins directly lined up in the center of it.
Oh, it's your time to show.
I like take my wings.
Okay, I grab my axe and start walking towards the door.
I don't
No!
think that's what she means.
No! I mean, put the coins in the door.
The frisbees?
The frisbees. The frisbees.
Just in any order, I don't care.
Yeah, you line up in any order as you see all, as you just plop them in there. Some were flipped upside down as they go back out, flip, and the lines start lining up with one another. And you see this shining light burst through the crevices on the outside
Shiny.
and down the middle, illuminating the coins that were etched in the door. Opens up, you see some dust fall. You hear the cracking of the rusty hinges. On the first level of the wizard's tower, you see a display of a throne with a rapier and a walking stick up against it. Nice design. A table full of books, bottles, and any other magical vials that completely cover it, making no room for anything else to lay on it. A few coins spread on the ground here and there, and a wooden spiral staircase that is going upward to the next floor.
And I'm gonna snag some of those coins.
And you start grabbing some coins, start grabbing anything. You see Buck as his attention is more to the stairwell as he starts
I want
making
the
his
staff.
way. Yeah, you start grabbing the staff. You guys start looking at it.
I want the rapier.
Yeah, you start grabbing, seeing some stuff. Fucking opening it up, a silver sheen. One has a handle with a nice ruby at the edge of it. The wooden staff has a gem melded with it. Like the wood itself has found its way
I tested out.
wrapped around its grandeur.
What are you looking at?
I don't know. I want to go up the stairs.
Are there any rapiers? Or not rapier, skimmies.
Oh, you see a barrel full of
I
these
want
just
a big
tossed magic
skimmy.
weapons.
A barrel.
Barrel
Barrel.
of magic weapons? I'm looking for something for me to
I'm getting a
use.
skimmy.
I'm like dumping it on the ground.
You guys stay on the first floor as your attention is theirs. Rhea, you curious and you watch Buck as he makes his way up to the next floor. By the time you get to the top of the stairwell, you see him in front of a door. He tries to access it and it's locked. And he pulls out a key that he's had and he puts it in the door and it unlocks. And the door opens and he steps through. You follow from there as he looks behind there on the top of the tower, the open window gazing out in the view of the sea as the sun has completely gone over the horizon, giving you faint light and the stars starting to come out one by one. You see this cube-like device on top of another device that slowly rotates. Next to it, a hourglass that slowly turns. You're not sure if it goes by 5 minutes, maybe half an hour.
Told you about at the beginning.
Buck goes up to this cube as he's unsure what to do, and he grabs a hold of it and looks at it, and you see the weight of his shoulders finally lifted. From there, you see a light shining in front of you, nearly blinding you, as you hear the sounds of Buck just like a scream. You guys can hear it from down below. The light blinds you, not sure what you see. The light finally dissipates, revealing an old man. His body, frail, somewhat muscular, shredded pants, bald on the top with white hair and a beard as he tries to stand up and he looks at his hands. It worked! 2 years! It worked! Grabs the hourglass. 1 year, 9 months, and 6 days. Ooh. Ooh, this is by far the best experiment I've ever had. Now, as he turns around, see many crow's feet. He's old in his age, must be in his 90s at least, human. And he looks at you like, where's the others? Oh, the treasure, that's right. Don't actually come back to me.
Hearing the proclamation from up there, I would start heading up there, not knowing what's going on, just hearing him being like, "Oh!" I'd be like, "What the hell is going on up there? Let's go!"
He starts rushing around, start messing with some stuff. You see him grab under the table. He grabs like a wand, like 6 of them. As he starts going through and he starts tapping them up against one of the door frames, and he starts hitting each one of them. Each one of them glows. So he puts them down in a certain order. Things are starting to move and acts come to life. Everything starts cleaning themselves. Things get reorganized. He starts writing down jotting down some simple notes.
I follow.
Sure,
You follow me?
What gifts can I give you and your crew for helping me, Buck, in this quest? You probably have a lot of answers, I'm sure.
I hop up.
Yeah, you guys all.
I hop into the room. I'm like, "Who the fuck is this?"
That was it.
Grab my axe and shrug.
And walk up to her.
I am the wizard Donoric.
Are you kidding me?
I am not joking, you
Where'd Buck
lady.
go?
Was
There's a
Buck.
hot Minotaur.
You have a lot of questions. Let's
The real reason we're following
me
you.
clean up a little bit, and I'm sure I can answer this. What would you like? Is there any gifts I can give you?
Give me the shiny thing.
Here, just grab here. And he tosses you a bag, and inside is some random gems and coins.
Me too.
Tosses you a bag
Silly
of coins.
character.
No.
Yeah, I know you probably have a lot of questions, and I would like to say I was doing an experiment.
So wait, you were the...
No, but Buck is Buck. I'm Donovic. Let me explain for once.
Gets all puffy.
Yeah. So you know, I am the wizard of this tower.
Great character.
I created Buck through an experiment. act of bringing someone back to life, and I fortunately had the blood of a Minotaur at my disposal. So I got some experimentations here and there, and I made this, a cube. Upon activating of this device, you become Buck. You get the personality of Buck. You become Buck. The problem is you forget your memories. You forget who you are as an individual. For insurance, you have the need to find this cube. Relentless. You never give up on it. So, yeah, change. And I managed to make it back. I have all of Buck's memories in my mind. But Buck is still Buck.
Why?
I was trying to bring back the dead in a different way, and this is what I managed to come up with.
What were you trying to bring back?
That's for a wizard to keep his secrets, young lady. You got your reward, you don't need any more. But my experiment was a success, and I have enough notes to write down. I think Buck could probably use an adventuring party like you, if you want him.
I look at you.
I'll take Buck.
Oh shit! All right.
That's mine.
She's like stroking it slightly as she puts it away. Like, this is my new boyfriend.
Buck is a true warrior, and he's kind and polite. But when you use it, you forget who you are yourself. So give it to someone dead if you want to bring back. But when you do, you must hide the cube somewhere. He will always be chasing it.
Hide it in your snatch.
There's no labyrinth! He will find it! And that, guys, the session is over.
That was awesome.
Good. I really feared for my life for a hot minute.
That was the Mage and the Minotaur.